that.
Okay.
Truth.
Do anyone know in here who John Cabot is?
If he's
He discovered
Cabot
Newfoundland.
Trail, like,
Is he a
Yeah,
murderer?
he discovered Newfoundland.
yeah.
Oh.
he discovered
John Cabot.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
You guys didn't learn that in school?
I wonder how
Yeah.
many people he murdered.
Okay, I'm gonna go eat a fruit.
Well, while we're all here,
A
can we not
fruit.
just discuss this eviction?
Yeah, Liv, come back.
Apparently not.
So
She's brutal for that. Like, she just always leaves.
I'm gonna go eat a fruit.
Well, Johnny, lead the way.
Well, I don't know. I get that there is hesitation both ways.
Who does everybody prefer individually? Then maybe we can take a freaking consensus.
I prefer Ryan to stay.
Me too. As an
I think
individual, personally, no.
Personally.
Really.
For my game, I think I would prefer Ryan because I don't want to just the potential to go up on the black against Baron.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. I don't like if it's 4-4. That's not ideal. But if no one wants to,
No,
Like-
that's what I'm saying. It's like,
I think it's like I think Liv might feel the same too, though.
it seemed like it. But also, she's in a shitty position either way.
Yeah.
Like her
Yeah.
position sucks regardless. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like, but my issue is I don't want anyone to be on the wrong side of the gun if he stays, because if it is a 4-4 tie,
no, it would
and I
involve
keep him-
us changing our vote.
No, but that's all I'm saying is like I don't want, like, I don't want to sit here and be like, oh, like, okay, I don't know, whatever, because if it is a 4-4 thing, whoever stays, whoever's on the opposite side of that is fucked. You know what I mean? So I just want to make
fucked.
sure. Not
We're so,
fucked,
we're so
but it's
scared
like-
of that in this game, but I feel like it's really just the game too.
No,
right?
and I also don't think it's a bad thing to like draw the line. You know what I mean? Where you're like, no, I'm sorry, I literally can't vote for you.
Yeah, I feel like regardless, I can just I can tell Liv to vote, or Liv can just vote for Ryan to stay.
Liv can just vote for whoever. Like honestly, Liv, if she votes wherever and it ends up being a tie, I have no problem.
I'm not gonna like change my vote and say, oh, I'm
Yeah,
scared
no,
of being
no.
on the wrong side of the vote, so I'm
No.
gonna vote to keep you. No, that's fake too.
For sure.
If you say you want to tell Dayla though,
Yeah, I would.
then like that, I feel like that's like there's 4 people who are against you, Dayla.
No, I'm not saying that. Like,
let
or
me-
I can,
let
I
me
can,
just say
or I
that.
can just
Yeah,
vote
I
the
was
way
gonna
that
say,
I'm gonna
why
vote.
doesn't
and you guys-
Erica-
Yeah,
Let
like,
me just
if
pitch it
it's
the
not gonna
same way
be-
that just got pitched.
No, I said I would
second.
tell them if I was voting to keep Ryan.
Okay.
But if I'm
still
not going to
think-
vote to keep Ryan, I don't have to tell them anything.
Right.
I still am
Gotcha.
going to speak to them though and say,
Yeah.
hey, listen, if it is a 4-4 tie, I will break the vote. I will break the tie and keep Ryan. So
Yeah.
just know that when you're casting your votes, that if it is a 4-4 tie, you might be on the wrong side of the vote. I don't know if that's something you care about.
Yeah.
If it is something you care about, then
There you
might
go.
wanna plan accordingly.
Yeah, I
if
meant,
not,
like-
do you? I literally could not give a fuck less.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah.
Because when we talk to them, Shabby keeps saying like I'm indecisive and stuff.
Do whatever you
I don't
want.
want Marin to feel like.
I know.
In this game, I've literally been the person to tell the person they're going home like every fucking week because I
Yeah.
cannot do this
This
indecisive thing.
fake ass.
Like,
Yeah.
everyone keeps doing it, but I feel
I-
like I should.
I think for his own sake and for his own peace of mind, if you're going to vote him out, you should just tell him.
I agree. If
I
he
would
used to
wanna
ask me,
know.
I'm going to tell him no.
I would want to know and mentally
I would
prepare.
100% wanna
I don't
know.
want
When
to
he asked me 2
Look
days
at the
ago.
difference-
being
look at the
anxious till the
difference
day of.
between how Jesse went out and how V went out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like how you're able to be like, all right, this was fun, came to terms with it a little bit.
Yeah.
Bye guys, love you all. As
Yeah.
opposed to being like,
When he asked
Yeah.
me
Stressing
2 days
too,
ago,
like the
I couldn't
morning
give
of
him that
event. Like,
decisiveness.
just have your
Yeah,
peace.
I
okay.
think it makes it doesn't lessen the blow anymore.
No.
And if you can give him an explanation, I think that's good for everybody's
I guess
journey
it's
as
more-
well.
Yeah.
This pan in this game, man, is dangerous.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. Because now they're still part of the game, just in a different way.
But he really has. He's survived the block twice.
Yeah.
He will survive again and again. He's like a phoenix
Exactly.
rising from the ashes. But into something much less magnificent than a phoenix.
Exactly.
Wins.
Into a pun.
You know, into a pigeon,
Yeah. a horned dove.
like a seagull.
Yeah. A seagull.
Young
Back into
man.
the ashes.
Yeah. That's funny. Yep.
Yeah, pedicure.
Dude, rough. It's the hot tub, I think.
Oh, Las
So-
Vegas vibes.
Sitting in there for like 1,000 years.
Literally wasting away.
Like part of it is too that Marin would put you up.
100%. That's all it is.
Yeah.
not all it is, but like that's a large portion of that too. He's like blatantly said that
Very
he's
large
coming after
portion,
Liv and
probably.
I.
Yep.
And like that's, I can't have that, obviously. You know what I mean? And if he puts Liv and I up, that's 2 less numbers for us.
Yeah.
Who did he say that to?
Everybody.
I do
pretty
believe
much.
that Ryan could put Dayla up.
Yeah.
I really do believe it.
Oh,
Bye,
yeah.
Brian. What?
He's literally said it.
So my
He's the
question
first person
is,
to throw
if
them under the
Ryan
bus.
stays, what's the plan for him moving forward?
We'll evict him as
He's
soon
an
as possible.
easy person to not
Yeah.
give a shit about.
He's a person we can get out ASAP.
Right, but does he then become the opposite of the perfect pawn? Does he become a larger target that you want to keep in?
Like the biggest shield? No.
No, he
I
has
don't
to
want
go.
him. If
No.
he could go next week, that'd be great.
That'd be great.
Yeah.
But at least it buys us all another week.
So
of
if
not
he's up on the
being
block
anyone's
against,
target.
so if he's up on the block against one of Dayla, who goes home?
One of
Good
Dayla.
question.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of Dela.
Okay, and then he's up on the block the next week with one of Dayla, who goes home.
One of Dayla.
Right, and so then he's made it into the
Then he's
triple
kicked out
eviction,
next, if that happens.
and then
then
he's
he
made it
leaves.
into the triple
Easily
eviction.
kicked off in the triple eviction.
And then he leaves.
Has to be some order though. Dayla are clearly a bigger threat than fucking Ryan is. And the
I guess that's what.
Yes and no. Honestly,
The thing is that I
honestly,
like the likelihood of Ryan like being kicked off.
if the first
these people
option
won't
is
put Dela
who
up.
goes home, him or Kayla, okay, then probably Kayla. But if
Yeah.
he goes him or Derek,
Yeah,
Yeah.
truth.
Derek can stay.
I agree.
Yeah.
Truth.
I think Ryan's a bigger threat than Derek alone.
Truth. I
for
hear what you're
sure.
saying.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah.
For sure.
I
Yeah.
agree.
150%.
That's true.
100%.
Kayla is like by far the stronger one out of the two,
100%.
socially, physically,
Yeah,
like
I
in
agree.
every
Evidently.
way.
Yeah.
And I like that we talked about this beforehand too, because
Yeah.
I do agree. It won't be a big like.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't think it's one of Dela either way. Depends
No,
on
that's
which
true.
one of Dela it
Ryan
is.
and puts me and Liv up.
I don't think he will.
He's not even gonna. I don't think he's
He's
even
gonna
trying
put
to
us up
win.
because she's a vote for me, and he wants me.
Well,
Out.
we could win the veto if it was ever to happen. Pull one of you down, and whoever he puts up on side, like just
And
But then
he,
who's he going to put up? He's going to put one of us up.
I don't think so. I think he'd put up
Well,
Dayla.
who's
I
love?
think, oh
He's
yeah,
gonna put
that's
Dela
fair.
That's why.
And then who goes home? One of Dela.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
fair.
Exactly. He won't
Yeah,
do
I
that.
don't think he'd use a backdoor opportunity on any of us.
He wouldn't,
He wants to.
because it's resume building too.
That's fair.
Well, the thing is also.
There's so many possible freaking
Unless he thought
combinations.
to himself that putting up someone who guarantees like Allie goes home, wouldn't be Dayla.
I don't think so though, because
I
who's
think-
going to vote for that
I think
in
the,
the end?
I think the better bet is to fucking convince him to take a shot at Dayla the first time. He did it once before. He would do it again.
Yeah.
This is why I do
And
not
you
want
can't
to
convince him to do anything at this point. And I know that
No,
feels powerless.
That's exactly why. Like, I
You're
get
not
why
the
you're
only
fucking
one who's here.
fuming
Yeah.
with the idea of this. Like this is why also I did not want you to freak out yesterday at this because you were in a good position with him.
I
Yeah.
wasn't in a good position.
You were in a better position.
Yeah, but I wasn't in a good position. I never.
No,
was.
that's fair.
I didn't believe it in the HOH, and I,
I
didn't
believe that
it
he would have
before
put up
the
Dayla for sure if that happened, and his song changed a little bit after that
The
moment.
one
So
thing that might be reassuring though is that when I talked to him, he said he doesn't even want to win the next HOH.
Yeah.
Bullshit.
he did, yeah.
That's bullshit.
I feel like it might be a strategy though, just to like let other people blow up, and there needs to be a war in here so I can coast by. Because he feels like he's on the
listen, but that's
outs.
great. If he doesn't win the next HOH, get his ass out.
Yeah. We can agree.
Like, you know what I mean? If you or Liv win the next HOH, you're like, it's a no-brainer. You know what I mean? And then no matter
he
who
and
sits
he
inside-
wouldn't go to the final two with anyone because no one would bring him to the final two because they know that if he got to the final two, he
He
probably
can't
wouldn't.
But you can't even like.
No, he's not going to make
He's
it.
not gonna make it
far
past
enough to even be
finals,
consideration
freaking
for finals.
No.
No,
Like, no.
no, it's
I
too
agree.
good for all of our games to keep him for long.
This is the thing. We all can see that. But it's like, what is the imminent, like, and this is the issue. Neither are imminent threats. And that's what makes it hard.
Yeah.
You know? I really thought these were good noms.
They are good.
No,
Yeah,
but they're
that's why
they're
it's hard.
hard for wrong reason, like for
Yeah.
different reasons than I anticipated.
Yeah.
Because it's like either one goes, no one's game is blown up because of it. Everyone can get behind either of them going.
Yeah.
But now it's a matter of like you're weighing two good options, and it's literally like comparing apples and oranges. You're like,
Yeah.
I don't know what I feel like, and
Yeah.
these are my options.
Yeah.
Both good.
Predicts that we will all look at Marin on the good pawn scale and say, if they're smart, they'll get him out because he's the best pawn.
Yeah.
So I know I'm good. I know I'm good because
Yeah.
I'm up against him, and this is the perfect time to get him out. That's why he's safe, because he's that smart and that's how well he knows this game. And if it was
For sure.
him, that's what he would do, right?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. He's brilliant. He's brilliant.
If it was him, he would get out Marin.
Yeah, like if it was him, he would get out Marin.
But he is smart and he does know this game.
That's
So
why
getting
he's
out
stealing.
Marin is a good call then.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Which
I'm
is
not-
so
I never said
annoying.
it- I never said it
No,
was a
it's just
bad call.
annoying
I'm
that
just
he's
saying that's how smart
right,
he is.
yeah.
That he can be cocky as he wants and knows that he's staying. Like that's how smart he is. His ass is on the block and he's not have a care in the world.
Yeah. I know it's
Because
irritating.
that's how well he knows this game, and he's right. And he's right.
He's been watching 26 seasons of it.
Yeah.
He doesn't know it by now.
Maybe Dela already wants to keep him though, because he said yesterday they talked with him and he feels like they're gonna keep
But
him.
they've been saying that the whole time.
The whole
They've
week.
been fake about it the whole time.
Okay.
Like they give him.
They told me yesterday they were going to evict him.
Okay.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, someone complained that even Ryan said that Ryan or Dale actually was Ryan out. Didn't
Well, they
people
apparently
want
Dale
to-
already told them.
Yeah, and if he feels good with
They-
Dela because
they
they
won't
said
evict
that they're going to keep
They
him,
won't.
he's
But
going
they
to
will.
go after
According to
them.
Maddie.
Nope.
I don't know. Maddie just told me that right now.
Are you
Yeah.
sure, Maddie?
They didn't say like we are going to blah blah, but I told them that I was going to, and they're like, well, we don't have to agree.
Oh, wait,
you
but they didn't say
sure?
that to him.
Are you sure about what?
Oh, I don't know what they said to him.
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
no,
yeah.
they-
No,
I'm
they've
sorry.
been bullshitting
This
him.
entire-
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
sorry
okay.
that I misunderstood that question. They were implying to me that they were going
Oh, they are. Yeah,
after.
they are.
Yeah.
They are. Yeah, that's, yeah.
That's different.
No, they've been
But if he
telling him
feels good with them, he's obviously not going after them.
That's not true at all.
I don't think so
Just for
either.
votes, really? And if they vote
Well,
against
he
him,
know-
you don't think he's going to go after
He
them?
thinks it was their idea to blindside him, and he said to me, they looked me in my eyes and said,
I thought he-
150%, I have your back. And he's like, I can't look past
I think that
that.
was earlier though. Now he thinks it was my idea to blindside him.
How do you know that?
That's just what I heard.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. He said to me it was their idea, and he wants to go after them because of that. Because they told him 150% we have your back, and they gave him his word to his face.
Yeah.
Sweating my fucking ass off.
Yeah, that wool, sheepskin. What is that?
Sherpa.
Yeah, I feel bad you haven't gotten to wear that thing. Wear it all day today.
You know, I'm keeping it. This is my coat. I brought it here.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
what?
yeah.
How are you going to play me like that? I literally purchased this. It's mine. It's in my closet.
It doesn't
I would
have
like
a logo
to
on
wear
it. Yeah.
Like, it's mine. And it's not even like a fun item.
Yeah.
It's not like a onesie or like a funny hat or like a cool shirt. It's like just my coat. This is like my fall jacket. Like, I don't know why. This is like my luxury item.
Maybe you didn't have a lot of options.
Since I've been put on the block.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to come across as harassing you, but
No, not at all.
I'm in a spot where I gotta.
I've definitely like talked to you. I've talked to Erica. I've talked to every single person in this house, and like taking everything into consideration, stuff, and thinking like game, not personal. I do see value in keeping Ryan here. I see value in keeping you here as well. I think that it's a decision that's like been very strangely difficult to make, but like there are things that maybe I couldn't even like explain right now that would make more sense to you, but like if I'm in jury and I meet you, then I will absolutely like say that, but I think I will vote for Ryan to stay this week. Marin.
Okay. Okay.
I'm being totally straight with you. Don't fucking hate me for it, please.
I don't hate you.
And it's like it's literally just game shit. Like I feel like he is more of a target inside this house. I feel like it makes more sense for my game, and it's not like a personal thing in the least. I'm just gonna shoot straight with you on that one.
Yeah,
Like-
I appreciate that. And what is he's more of a target, I guess, huh? That's what the
Yeah.
I guess that's kind of the. I think it's just because he's made it obvious on who he wants to go for, and I think just because I have an obvious doesn't mean that I don't have the thought as well. Do you know what I mean? So it's like there's still there are people in mind, and I also feel like I'm being underestimated a little bit just because
I don't underestimate you.
Thank you.
I really don't.
I definitely think that I just need to like get the chance to really kind of, you know, everybody has their comp, you know what I mean? And I know mine is coming, and yeah, it's shitty. But I definitely think that just because I haven't voiced that and people are kind of looking more towards him, I think that's the issue. But I think I can win comps, and
I know you can.
once I do, and once I actually have put people on the block, like, but I don't know. I guess people don't want to wait another.
Have you
week
talked to
for
other people
that.
who've said the same thing that I just said there?
Yes, but that didn't mean that they weren't going to vote for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's looking very close right now.
Yeah.
Very close.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm not. I I do feel pretty decent about the votes that I have, and if you're telling me you're voting for Ryan to stay, then yeah, it might. I don't know. It might. Fuck, I honestly don't know. It's gonna be really, really, really close. And if it's the tiebreaker, then I don't know. I have to keep talking to Erica, and yeah, I don't know.
Like, there's so much I wish I could explain to you also in the process of making this decision that I like can't or something.
Yeah, no, that's okay.
And makes me feel like a piece of absolute dog shit sitting here, and like I feel like I have like a powerful position or something. And I'm like saying like, this is what I'm doing, like deal with it kind of thing. And that's not the fuck what I'm saying at all. It's like we're all here for a reason, obviously, right?
Yeah.
And I would expect like I could sit here and say more bullshit to you of like, yeah, Mary, no, I'm still making my mind. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I appreciate you telling me that.
Yeah,
I appreciate it.
And I mean things. I'm hesitant to say like things change in this game, you know, even if you get like false hope and stuff. But I mean, it is true still.
Yeah, it is still true.
It's like I just, I've been weighing it all, and I got the same thing I did with Jesse, the same thing I did with fucking Andrew, the same thing I did with like Veronica leaving this house. Like, I want to be straightforward in that way.
Yeah.
As to where I'm at right now, you know.
Okay. Yeah. No, and I appreciate you telling me straight up. So it's like,
and if you do go home this week and I'm sitting on, like, I come visit you next week, like, I'll just fucking lay it all out,
right? Yeah. No, for sure. And I appreciate that. I guess as of right now, I'll have to just kind of think about and see like what else there is that could possibly change your mind. And because I do feel pretty okay with the votes that I have right now. The reason why I was pulling you in is like, bro, you're an important vote for me. But that's okay. I don't want you to feel bad about it.
Well, I do.
I know. I know.
It like kills me.
I know.
Even saying this like boldly right now inside, I'm just like.
Yeah, I know, and I see it in your face. That's totally fine. Yeah, that's totally cool, man.
I'm separating that in this because honestly, I think that you would probably be more loyal to me than Ryan would.
Yes, and that is exactly what it is.
And I've considered that was like the main piece and stuff. But it's like I've heard a lot of other things, and I've like thought my own things, and I just, that's where I'm at right now.
Okay, no, that's totally fine.
I'm not shooting myself in the foot by fucking saying this because every single time I told someone this week, I've been like, God, am I like fucking being an idiot right now?
Yourself over? No. No, I don't. I won't be running around telling people, yeah, Johnny's not voting for me. It's also not good for me. So, yeah, no, I won't be running around telling people what you just told me. I respect your decision. Again, it's just a game, but I'm gonna keep fighting, and hopefully, I can pull something together to hopefully stay. And
and if you do, then my door's not closed. You know.
No, yeah, for sure. I hope it's not. Yeah. So yeah, man. I'm gonna have to talk to Erica.
Yeah.
And talk to everybody. Everybody. Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Fuck,
sorry. I know. Like I hate this so much.
No, it's okay.
Like,
no, it's okay.
Please give me a hug and like please do not hate me. The same reason like I hope Veronica wouldn't hate me. You know the way things turn that way.
Yeah.
It's circumstance.
Yeah. Of course, I get it.
Like way more than anything.
I get it. It's a game, man. You got to do what's best for you moving forward, and. It is what it is.
Is that how you feel truly, though?
Yeah, well, I don't hate you. Like, I don't know, man.
You're disappointed.
Maybe. Yeah, it's disappointing, obviously. Like, I'm not happy.
All our conversations were great. And, and every time I walked away from your conversation, because I had, like, thoughts in my mind, like, after talking to people and stuff, and I felt like, okay, game-wise, it probably does make more sense for Ryan to stay for me. And then every time I would talk to you, I'd be like, no, fuck that. And I'd go and, like, campaign for you and stuff. I'd be, like, going back and forth in this entire time, and I feel like I just need to, like...
Yeah,
I don't know.
You like settle.
Yeah,
you feel. Yeah, and that's good. Well, at least you're able to do that with yourself and just kind of not like stress too much about it, I guess. But I don't hate you, Johnny. I can't hate you, man. You see how much I enjoy you, enjoy you in this house. So like, it's a game, and I don't know. Is it fuck me for thinking like that? Like
I'm not sure. I'm impressed.
yeah.
I don't think I need to be impressed by that, but like at least it's like I don't know. When I told Veronica the same thing, she like cried her eyes out, and
broke down.
like was
Again,
very
me
desperate
and
and
Veronica
stuff.
are different. I just don't want to. You know, the thing with me, I don't want to sit and beg somebody and cry, especially being I'm on TV.
Yeah.
I don't want to beg someone and look so vulnerable and have someone else have. I'm not. Yeah. Again, like if I'm not gonna beg. Like if you're telling me you're not gonna vote for me, I'm not gonna beg you. You know what I mean? Like give me some. There's still hours in the day. There's other things that can happen. Obviously, like I'm rounding things together.
Yeah.
And if something does change, like I will still come and approach you and provide you with information that I feel like I've gathered in that time. But if I don't think that, like if that's not a game changer, then that's just what it is, right? Yeah, we're really. It's fine, but yeah, no.
yeah, but please do.
Yeah, no.
And like I still would want to be on the right side of the numbers, you know.
Yeah.
So it is a weird like.
Like if I stay, would I be gutting for you? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't gut for you, man. You're the last person that I'm thinking about right now.
That's what I know too, and that's why this is.
That's the last. You're the last person I'm thinking about. Yeah, that's why. That's also why
it's not. But it's not about like me and you. It's about like
everything
else.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm thinking.
Man, fuck, man. Everything just fell apart when Hams left. It has nothing to do with Hams being like, man, he was like doing everything. It was more so like, I feel like it's more intimidating when you have two people as opposed to one, regardless of who the two is.
Yeah.
Because there's twos everywhere in this house, right? So I feel like people are kind of, too worried to do their thing, you know?
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I'm not.
Yeah, it's okay. Oh, were you waiting for us?
No. There's other rooms that are full too, so I'm just changing my sweater.
Yeah, no, it's fine.
That's okay, Maren. I won't.
Yeah. No. That's okay. I'll talk to you again.
Yeah.
It's no biggie. Do you want to talk to Maddie or?
Actually, yeah, maybe
you guys
just
can
for a
talk.
second.
You want to talk to me?
Yeah, just for a sec.
Okay.
Just a sec. I just want to fucking stop talking.
No.
After being on slot. How was that?
I just told him I wasn't boyfriend today.
Okay, I'm gonna have the same conversation with him.
You guys all said you would. In my mind, I'm like, again, I'm the first fucking person. I thought people may have
No.
talking today.
The last time I had a one-on-one conversation with him was a day and a half ago. And at that point, I couldn't say specifically because things could happen in between.
I've talked to him every day, and then I feel like that was so injection. But I think it's like it's game 100% because it is. Like, keeping Ryan in this house like makes more sense for my game.
Yeah.
Like, I feel better about like your potential loyalty to being married, but like that's not all that I'm looking at.
And that's what I was explaining to him, like when we were talking, was saying like I don't really know. I have to think about what's best for my game. As a person, you know my preference is you.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, which is still true. But at that point, there was still a whole like almost 3 days until Thursday. So it was like, okay, well then what do I do? Like I can't be direct with him and say and then change my mind. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that was the only time. And then he doesn't pull me aside to exclusively talk really ever. So when else am I supposed to do
I'm such
that?
a dick. I should have waited.
It's not good.
I'm such a dick. Why does this happen every fucking week?
I don't know. That is a good question, but I think it's just because you're honest and more like forthcoming, and you are approachable compared to other people.
Yeah.
I was honest.
Yeah.
'Cause I'm not gonna lie to the guy. It's like, it doesn't look good, buddy. I was like, you have my vote either way. Like, that's no question. But some of these people just don't have their head on right. Or there's something I'm missing.
Yeah.
There's something
No,
I'm
they
not seeing.
they want Ryan to come after us, is what they want.
Yeah.
But they just don't want to say it. They want us gone, but they're too scared to take the shot themselves.
Right. Yeah.
I think I'll straight up ask Ryan then. Be like, so I heard you say my name this week. Because told me, he's like, I promise I'm not coming after you. You vote for me. Like, I'm not coming after you at all. And then turned around and said my name the next day. So maybe I'll just confront him about it.
Yeah. And like, what could him and Paris possibly be talking about for an hour?
Yeah, I know. Well, I was sitting on the couch and they came out, and I was like, wow, you guys were in there for a long time. And he's just like, Coombs talk. And I was like, okay, sure. I was like, Paris doesn't even sit with me and talk for an hour.
Yeah.
This is to Ryan.
Have you talked to Will?
Have I talked to Will? No.
Have you talked to
Oh, sorry. Why?
Just thought, because he could be a psycho.
Maybe I'll get me and Derek to talk to him. Just be like, listen, like, we need him gone.
You gotta make it clear that you look at him as a floater.
Yeah.
You gotta make it clear that you're not working with him, that he's a disposable floater to you. And that you're okay to get rid of him next week. You're like, I'm happy to get rid of him next week, even if it's not true.
Yeah. It's just weird that people think we're working together. Like, he
It's
doesn't
not
even
weird,
talk to me
it's
with
because,
anyone.
like, people see you friendly. That's all you need in this house.
Yeah, because he actually hangs out with me. Everyone else is just two-faced.
You gotta make it clear to Will that you see him as a floater and that you're down to get rid of him next week. You just don't trust Ryan or anything he says.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess everyone's just wondering who's gonna be like, if we win, who are we putting up?
Exactly.
But if Ryan's here, they're gonna be like, well, they're gonna put up Ryan. That saves us
That's
a week.
exactly it. So you gotta give him some assurances. Like, we'll take Marin or Maddie out next week. That's what we're gunning for. Yeah. And then just be like, you know, you guys gotta talk to Will.
Because if we can get Will's vote,
You may or may
Olivia.
not get Paris's, but it doesn't matter because
no, but if we can get Will, then Olivia will vote.
Yeah, she wants to vote that way. But she's like, I'm not going to force Erica into a tie because she doesn't want it. And I'm not going to be on the wrong side of the vote, which is fair. So Olivia's like, if you can get one more person, I'm down. So you guys need to make time and talk to. Just make sure you mention to him that you're not working with. You're like really drive it, and let him and even say like, to be honest, like we get along on a friendly level, but I honestly think he would try to come after us. I'm just not scared because I don't think he can win.
I just know Hamza was coming after us, and he was aligned with Hamza.
So say that.
And I remember Ryan, him and Ryan were talking about how he wanted, like, he was voicing, he wanted to put Dayla up back when
Yeah. So
Erica
you say to
was
him,
HOH the first
you
time.
say to him, honestly, I'm friendly with him, but I know Hamza was coming after us, and I know Hamza said a bunch of shit about us to him before we left, and I honestly think he's coming after us. I'm just not scared of him because I know he can't win shit. Yeah. So I want him gone next week too. Yeah. But Ryan's a bigger threat, and I don't know if we'll get this shot again. So
Yeah,
we
I
need to
know.
take him out right now.
We basically
God,
just have to convince.
Because
people.
right now, the people in the white room don't know where you and Derek's head are at. And that's what's freaking them the fuck out.
What do you mean they don't know where our head's at?
Because I don't know.
Target-wise?
Target-wise. You guys just gotta, like...
But don't they assume that we're coming after you?
No, because it's a double eviction and our deal, they feel like we've made a bit of a truce. And they're not stupid. That worked for a little while, but they see us hanging around each other. You can't really expect people to believe that forever.
Yeah, true.
You know? Like, scared to run away, but like, literally, I'm gonna pretend I am listening.
Yeah.
Or you should pretend you are listening too.
Just literally like almost kind of like beat around the bush and find the certain wording to basically be like, listen, like I want Brian out and stuff. I know they're gonna be like, well, who are you going after? Like even if they mention like, I don't think you're going after Riley or Liv or whatever. And I'd be like, you know what? I'm gonna go after whoever's not on my side. And I was like, if you're not on my side, free game kind of thing. But like that could get me in trouble.
No, don't do that. I would literally just say floaters.
Yeah, I know.
Just say floaters. I'd say, I know
He's just a bigger threat, and he's on the block, and he might not be on the block again, so you don't know when you're going to take your shot.
Yeah, exactly.
And, like, I've told Will, and I told them, and I'm literally like, Ryan's literally on the block, and he might ghost through, and they're like, no, I won't.
Yeah.
And I'm like, if I win HOH next week, maybe I won't put up Ryan. Maybe I'll just say that. I was like, I'm not putting up Ryan next week if I win HOH. I'm putting Flutters up. And if Marin's gone, who's next?
Exactly, say that.
Because if Ryan's a threat, I might as well just keep him in here.
Say that.
This next season threat.
Yeah.
If you guys want to play that game,
That's what you do, but don't say it so aggressively. Soften your tone.
fucking.
I know you get fired up, but you gotta soften your tone.
I'm like you, but
I know, but I know how to soften my tone.
do you?
Yes, I do. Just like be like, honestly, like,
Uh,
just say all of that. That was perfect, but softer.
yeah, I know.
And like a nod, you know what I mean? And just be like, truthfully, like, Marin was my target for next week because Ryan was my target this week. But if you guys think he's such a big target, I'm just gonna leave him.
Yeah, true.
Hi. What's up, friends?
We're actually not listening to this.
Oh, just trying to look like you're not conspiring.
Yeah.
Get her done, babe.
I don't even want to. I don't feel good.
It's probably only been like 15. It's probably only been like 15 minutes. not
Oh,
even.
for sure.
If that.
That's 3 hours on slot.
If that.
Temptation.
All right.
Hey.
Here we go. Heyo.
Give me something good enough to leave this place. Please.
Office cash.
2 liter of soda.
Take it, Ryan.
That would be enough.
40 liters. One for every day that's left.
Ooh. I'll really halt my weight loss progress, I think.
Okay, guys, it's time for your next temptation. Remember, it starts when you hear the air horn. The first person to hit their buzzer will win $1,000 cash.
Anyone interested?
Considering it.
We'll see as soon as they blow the horn.
Wow.
Ferris.
There we go.
Yeah, girl.
Good job, Paris.
Money back for Paris.
I thought everyone was gonna go first. I was like, I'm not gonna do it, but no
There you go.
takers.
The grass is not always greener.
How are your arms, Pear?
It's gonna take a lot more than it has.
They were
in
hurting
Buckskin,
anyways,
yeah,
and I
very-
was sweating, so I was sipping off.
Yeah.
Might as well make some cash.
Hell yeah.
Oh my god, my shoulders are burning.
Congrats, P.
See you next time.
Everything is.
Take me
my
on a
back is
date
so
when we get
sore right
back.
Thought you were gonna keep piling on to that cash, Johnny.
Probably not a good idea.
Got a deal.
Honestly, yeah. Johnny will get the second place prize all the time seasons.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
What?
It's at 6 right now.
And Johnny, who left the house in 6th place, still won 40 grand.
And never has to order takeout for himself for 2 years.
Congratulations, Paris. You just won yourself $1,000.
Yay!
Everyone clap.
And you're also out of the competition.
Oh, no problem.
Sorry.
Shaking.
Paris, you're not gonna sit on the couch?
Shaking.
Imagine if Richard's
The
walking up.
entire couch.
Girl, don't sit on my spot. The fuck?
Imagine Richard's walking up right slowly. Press the button.
Yeah, that's like my dad.
The liquor cabinet is like
watered
stocked.
down vodka trick.
The old water the vodka drink. I know it well. Yes, my dear.
Yes, sir.
Oh my god.
I like that. That's your favorite bit that I do. I don't
love
know
it.
why.
I don't know why.
Yes, quite is.
It's like how you feel about every time.
It is like how I feel about that. Good point. Touche. Yes.
Touche.
Oh, motherfucker.
Good job, Ryan.
Good job,
Good
Ryan.
job, Ryan.
Good job.
hold out, buddy.
Motherfucker.
Sorry, man.
Oh. Slip?
That sucks.
It's hard not to slip.
No,
I've
I
had
can
two
tell.
almost slips already.
Yeah.
Two
I was
almost
moving my
slips.
one finger out of the way for the other one, and I slipped off.
I think it's just
Feeling Maddie. Lower back is sore.
that's my issue right now.
Fuck.
Yeah.
It hurts less to stand like this, but it makes my arm more numb.
I know.
So it's like,
Tempt me.
How you doing?
How?
How you doing?
Fine. My fingers just hurt.
It's alright.
Yeah, just.
But
a
these
little,
don't feel the
just a little
same.
top knuckle part.
But this
Just a
doesn't feel the
half
same.
second.
What does he mean?
I don't feel as in control with this one.
I just put all three just in case one fails.
That's fair.
How's the weather down there?
It's tough.
I know. Same.
I just
Probably
farted,
it
so
like
not
almost
great.
after me. That's why I was like, I
Ew.
she waits for no
Well,
neighbors.
if it had been, if the cold showers
I
wouldn't
wanted
have
to
been
be
anything
polite.
but a couple cold
He's
showers, I would
gone
have
now,
just done
so
it
it's
then.
free reign.
Yeah,
You
no,
look-
I know. Like it's
But I was
really
tempted for the
embarrassing
pizza.
You look like
shit
a
that.
scoop of bubblegum ice
Why
cream.
would I not?
Everybody is doing a great job.
On her other
You missed the
arm
pizza
yet.
part of you. missed the other one.
Todos?
Todos? Amazing.
That is nuts.
You have a chance here.
Having done
I know,
it,
I'm like,
although I was intentionally switching every 30 seconds to a minute or so.
What are you
to keep my arms
doing?
fresh, right? As
Focus,
to not
friends.
burn one out entirely.
Don't talk to me
and I
anymore.
have to switch.
Yeah.
Focus.
Me duele. Fuck.
Sorry.
Oh. It's because I
Job,
can't.
Maddie.
Good job, Maddie.
That's okay.
Good job,
Maddie.
Mads.
Okay.
Maddie,
Nice
this
work,
is hard,
girl.
man.
Okay. It's okay.
This is hard, Maddie. You did a
Okay,
great
it's
job,
okay.
girl.
You did great. It's okay.
thank you.
You can still win the $100 grand.
Thank you.
Maddie, don't beat
Sure.
yourself up, love.
I'm not.
You did
I'm
a great
fine.
job.
Thank you. I was so gonna stay this whole time, guys.
That's all right.
It's okay, Mads. You did
All right.
great.
It sucks because you just turned down to slop.
It's like a second of just.
It's because I can't feel my.
All right, everyone. It's time for our next temptation. And remember, it starts on the sound of the air horn.
It's probably good.
Yeah, otherwise they wouldn't do that. Well,
Yeah.
The first person to hit the buzzer when the alarm sounds will be safe for the week.
Wow.
oh, shit.
Wow. Damn.
There's a temptation for you.
Wow. That's
There's a temptation for you.
Wow.
Woo.
Oh.
Damn.
I'm going for it.
Are you, John?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm here for the money.
I don't know.
Don't do it, Johnny.
That's a good
do it,
one, I
Johnny.
gotta say.
That is a good
That's a
one.
really good
Don't
one.
do it. You got longer, John.
How's everyone
One more
feeling?
week.
I'm on the fence.
One more
Couple
week.
people on the fence.
Allie, are
Don't
you
do it,
thinking about
guys.
it?
Wait for the cash.
What?
Are you thinking about it?
I'm thinking
Huh?
about it.
Liv?
Wait for the
Are you
cash.
thinking about it?
I do need a computer still.
Taylor, are you thinking about it?
Really?
You gonna do
Oh,
What?
Go for it.
Wow.
yeah.
Wow.
Job, buddy.
Good job, Derek.
Yeah, buddy.
Another week in the
One
game.
more
No.
week.
One more week.
One more week.
100%.
Hey,
Hey, when your back's on the
That
wall.
was a big
Yeah.
one.
That was
Yep.
huge.
one more week.
That's a huge temptation.
Yeah, that
Wow.
makes sense.
No,
That's a great temptation to win.
Sure.
Huh?
That was a good one.
That was a good one. Yeah.
Favorite one so far for sure.
At the end of the day, that's
I mean, I can't be.
what we're here for.
Yeah.
1 week closer. 1 week closer.
Yeah.
Maddie.
And potentially two of you playing veto.
All right, K-Bay, let's get it done, baby girl.
Well, then
make
you would
that
have already been
pointless.
safe for the week.
He's like, well, I got safety, but you should probably win this.
I'm
Don't
sitting
go down
pretty.
on ya.
It's all on you.
Even though if she won it, you would have
Derek,
been
how much
safe
more did you
anyway.
have in you?
Like my back is super sore, but if I had to like push, I probably could have stayed up for a while, but I just didn't want to. For a week of safety.
For a week of safety.
Damn,
Yeah,
I wish I
that's
took it.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That is a good one.
Hang in her butt.
Where's the cash?
Liv's like, where's the money?
Where are the
I don't
dollar
care
bills
about
at?
safety.
If I was still up there, I wouldn't have even hesitated as soon as
I'm seeing Parker tonight up in that HOH row, knocking down out of here. So
Yeah.
That's right,
Great.
Will.
With who's left? Who
Get your
knows?
boy, Will.
not
Damn.
budging.
Who knows what the noms are going to
Maddie.
up, so.
Sorry.
Yep.
Like drop from my podium for, even if I was 100% still good, with safety for the week, or what's it called? Like 2,500.
2,500? That was my number too.
Yeah.
I figured that would be the next one.
Yeah,
I have a feeling there's gonna be a trip for two in there, man.
that'd be sweet.
There's gonna be a trip in there.
There's a trip.
That would be tempting. One of you
It's like,
guys.
do I hear? I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, I'm going to do it.
I think it's gonna be a message.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, a message from home.
They did whatever
I
happened.
think,
yeah.
I think there's a video chat.
If there's a
coming.
video
Oh
chat
my
option,
God.
I would run
And I would've
to
gotten-
that button.
Oh yeah, I would
run to the button.
I'm surprised no one's ran so far. I thought.
Oh,
Hey, that's okay.
Go, Allie.
Okay, it's
All right,
okay.
girl.
Hi, Allie.
Hi, Allie.
Good job, Allie.
I did good.
Was it on the Switch?
Yeah,
It was on the Switch.
Every time.
always
on the
is. Be careful.
Nice job, guys.
Yeah, I definitely could have stayed up there too.
Yep.
Oh.
Okay, well.
I was getting close to the edges
Wow,
of the
like,
block a few times.
let's do something.
So I was like,
yeah.
We are doing
Actually,
something.
really.
this was
Switching wasn't my thing with how what it was. Like, it was like pizza party.
Maybe I can.
Okay.
$1,000, you're taking me out.
I sure. Yeah, you and this one.
Let's just blow it.
Let's go for dinner. I'll take you both
What do
for
we have
dinner.
for Vancouver money-wise so far?
6,000.
So Eric is now going to ask you, you'll have to land, you can only go one arm from here on. So just so you know, the challenge is still on right now. There will be a little bit of a grace period.
Okay.
But once she's asked, you will have to stay on that arm, and from then on, if you do switch arms, you are out. Is that?
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's gonna tell us though when we need to switch that arm, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have to switch, but she's just going to say you can only use one arm from now on.
And then can we switch when she says that?
You have a very little grace period.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So we can switch really quick.
Wow.
Well, that's where.
Yeah, but when she said
That's where it gets real. Yeah.
Had I known this
All right,
is
house
the
guests.
temptation I run for regardless.
It's gonna be brutal.
Okay, from now on, you can only use one arm. So that means no more switching. And that starts now.
Do we get a temptation?
No.
Oh,
Good job, guys. Oh, that was it.
Good luck, guys.
There we go, a new game has started.
This is a totally different ball game.
Oh, never
Yeah.
mind.
Ooh.
It's important every time.
Fix the top a little bit.
Stand strong.
Nice.
Kayla's laser focused.
There's a trip for two, think about it.
Derek!
Derek!
Okay,
Says the guy who's safe
Hey.
for the week.
Ryan. Okay, it's time for your next temptation.
Ooh.
Oh, okay. The first person to hit their buzzer will win a phone call from a loved one right now.
Oh my god.
Oh, shit.
Oh my god.
Don't do it, Willie. Get the video.
A phone call, wow.
Oh my god, a
All
phone
safe in
call.
HOH.
Liv's going.
Wow.
Liv's going. 100% she's going.
Oh my god, a phone call?
I will. It's just a phone call, though. We have a lifetime with those people.
Phone call is better than a video, in my opinion.
Go
Ah. Worth it, Willie, worth it.
Yeah.
A video.
Oh, yeah.
Way better.
Oh yeah.
I do appreciate it.
Oh my god.
Real time.
Oh, man. Oh.
Likewise.
Say it.
Huh?
amazing.
It's likewise.
That's horrible.
Oh, yeah, that's worth
Little
it.
drop.
Way worth it.
I don't think I don't think
Oh my god. That's so cool.
That's amazing. That's so cool.
Thing you can
best
get
thing
at this
you can get,
point in
yeah.
this game. Literally, I would have jumped at that.
Jumped.
I would have jumped.
Good job,
Keep it going, guys. Who knows what other
Good job,
temptations we
guys.
got?
You too. You get it either.
Wow.
Oh, I would have jumped at that.
Oh, yeah. Sprinted.
I would have sprinted.
Sprinted.
Good job, Will.
I was like, I can't even read that. I can't read this. I was like, choked, just like, oh.
Oh man.
Looking good, guys. Comp beasts already.
Yeah, right now. Right now.
It did say that.
Probably right after this.
Right as soon as this is done, you're gonna get stuck.
Oh my god.
Oh, you deserve it. I'm glad it was you.
That's, yeah.
Yep.
Like,
I hear his voice.
We're probably hooking it. We're probably
Oh.
getting it going right now. We're probably getting it going right now.
I know.
They're probably
yeah.
Getting in contact, yeah.
You know.
Oh my god.
Johnny, you switched hands. You've been eliminated.
Oh my god.
What?
Good job, Johnny.
Good job, Johnny.
Nice work.
I don't know. I didn't see. I forgot that was a rule until right now.
I don't remember doing that.
Great job, girls.
Good job, Johnny. Your hair looks
Good
great.
job, ladies.
I think she'll say there are no more.
Probably like you probably didn't even.
Oh.
I don't think. I didn't even
See what you got for another
So
temptation.
used to doing that movement.
Yeah.
Good job, girls.
At this point, the temptation is HOH. There's only 2 of them left.
Yeah, and it's
They
one
wouldn't give
hand,
anything
so
else?
I'm thinking.
I don't know.
Well, I mean,
Get
they
it,
might,
get it.
They
but-
might. They might.
Or do you, if you 1 out of 2,
They'll say if there's no more, right?
I'm not sure.
They'll say what?
I'm sure there'll be one more.
You good?
I'm thinking, hey? Yeah. We've been doing that for how long?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And like, I just got so distracted by thinking about that phone call.
Everyone, can we sit down?
sorry. Yeah,
It's okay. Sorry.
my bad.
Is the floor okay?
My fingers are gonna be permanently like this.
Bent for life. Stay focused, ladies. You got this.
If only you had Erica's thumb.
That should be way harder.
What'd she say?
She can't read lips.
She's like, Xavier, take me to Wendy's. Take you to Wendy's.
Who's gonna be your guys' video? Do you think?
We went
My
over
mom and my sister and my cat.
Kayla?
My mom, probably. Or my sister.
You think it's been an hour?
Probably now. It must be an hour. An hour by now.
Probably.
Oh!
Good job, Kayla!
There we go. There we go. Congratulations, Kayla. You are the new head of household.
Okay, good.
You congratulations.
Oh
man.
Oh, I can't move it. Had a discussion how like you really wanted to keep Veronica
At that
but it
time,
was
I really
almost
wasn't
like
sure, yeah.
I remember we had a discussion. I remember we were at the
On the
bottom of the
stairs,
stairs
yeah.
and I was like, but you know, like obviously we were in different positions at that time. I could do whatever I wanted because I
yeah.
wasn't put in the same position as you,
Yeah.
where someone used the power of veto on you and where I heard that you gave them your word, you would do whatever they said, but you were still like, no, I'm
don't
going
know
to
if
keep
that's-
Veronica.
I don't know if I said I
Anyway.
gave my word. I said I would love if you did, and I want to build a relationship
No,
with you
yeah.
moving forward, and that's what I talked to Erica
But again,
about.
I have nothing to do with Erica in
No,
this
you're
game.
right, you're
like
right.
I would put her up if I could, but she's better to keep as a target
I
right now
understand.
for some upcoming things
Yes,
coming.
I understand.
Like, or
Just please,
she'd be out,
like,
but
I want you to see it the way I see it, and I know it's hard, especially from all these perspectives. And I don't know who these multiple people are coming up to you saying I spearheaded this. It's not true.
yeah.
And that's all I can say.
And it's just hard because, like, other than the fact of checking in with each other and being like,
Yeah.
I feel solid with you, I feel
Yeah.
solid with you, and then
Yeah.
vice versa, we've never really talked about anything else other than putting out there that we feel good with each other.
But why would I put it out there and ask your advice and make you part of things that could potentially hurt me if I didn't feel solid with you guys?
Yeah, but like but you could go up to anyone and say, I feel really good with you, like,
But I
everything's
don't.
great.
But I don't, Kayla. I come up to you guys, and specifically you. Because like I've been saying from the beginning, it's individuals to me, both of you guys. I know people lump you together, and even in this whatever conspiracy thing going on right now, it's lumping you guys together. I never have done that, and I have voiced my opinion that you guys are separate players in this game.
Yeah.
I understand coming into a triple and that sort of thing, you wouldn't be seen that way. But
Yeah.
I have to, like, I swear to God, it's not my intention to have either of you out of this game for separate reasons, and then obviously together it makes sense. I don't want you guys to go home. Like, Olivia was downstairs, like, contemplating all these things, and I was part of it. It doesn't necessarily mean that that makes me against anyone. It's just I have been an individual this entire
No,
time.
yeah.
And even talking during the double, it was like I
Yeah.
felt like with you guys, like, fuck, like, I feel like, especially you and I, or maybe on the edge of that whole thing. So I have separate relationships with separate people for sure. I'm not part of any spearheaded campaign. I'm not part of any alliances like that are trying to go at you guys. I know what it looks like, and I'm
Yeah.
telling you the truth.
Yeah, it's just like at this point, it almost feels like there's Derek and I and every single person in the house. Because, like, even the people that
Yeah.
I really want to put up,
Yeah.
that are literally probably gunning for me the most,
Yeah.
is like, it's almost we're literally both being like, who's going to win the triple first, you
Yeah.
or me? And then
Yeah.
the next one's going.
No, I get it. I
So,
understand where you're coming from.
Like, if I could put Allie and live on the block right now, this would be the easiest week in the world.
I understand.
But I can't because will automatically go home in
But
the
if
triple.
I'm not going for you guys in the triple, why do you want me gone?
It's just, it's the trust thing. I feel like
understand.
that we haven't built trust at all besides the superficial basis
I don't feel
that
like it's
we've only
superficial.
covered.
I don't feel like it's
For me,
superficial.
just for me,
Yeah.
you know, separate from you two guys, the only time that you've ever really approached me ever to talk game
Yeah.
is when you've been worried about something.
I
When
can
you were on
see
the
where that
block and
comes
you were
from.
worried, when you had a conversation with Kayla.
Yeah.
Because at first I was like, oh, everyone's going to come talk to Kayla and they're all going to come and talk to me.
Yeah.
There's only a few people that came and talked to me that were very worried, and
I
you were
understand.
one of them. So
Yeah,
anytime
that's
you
fair.
ever approach me to talk game, has always been what seems like it's out of a worried desperation mode instead of
I
ever
really am
just
sorry
being
that
like,
it came across
hey,
that
this
way.
is kind of what it's like. So just trying to view all these things
I don't
and
even know
take
if
it
I
for kind of
necessarily
what
like,
it is. I know we
yeah.
haven't really even, I mean, we've talked personally and all that kind of stuff, and we've had, you know, some game talk
Yeah.
and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And I feel like, you know, there is some times where
Yeah.
there's been some truthfulness, and you did say, hey, this
There
is.
has
what-
only been truthfulness.
and this, you did say, hey, yeah, you know, I'm going to vote Ryan this week, and
Yeah.
I'm going to be upfront with you, and then whatever you want to do next
Yeah.
week is
Yeah.
what I'll do. But that seemed very easy for you to say,
I get
this
it.
is what I'm doing because I
get
know
it.
everyone else is doing it.
It's not the case,
so
guys.
it was easy
It's
for me to
not
be
the case.
truthful.
It's not the case. I don't know what else to say. I swear to God.
Yeah,
That's not,
it's just I'm very much like
yeah.
I think I've proven in this game that I do what I say I'm gonna do.
Same.
And it's just like I feel like there's some people in this house that literally they're just trying to do where they will not look the most hated on or
Where
the
do you
worst at,
think-
and like
Are there points go along with what I'm saying? And I totally get how that comes out of a desperation standpoint. I understand. Unfortunately, this game, it has been a little bit of a treading water situation for me personally.
Yeah.
I swear to God, this is not, like, the intention is completely wrong and really stressful that it's come across this way.
yeah, it's just almost just like in like an analogy way. It's almost just like we like. In school, me and you have like we're in an intro class together, and a lot of other people are in like third year with me, where they're literally have talked game with me up until this point, you know, even talking targets or mutual things, and then
Yeah.
you were just like, it's always the checking in and making sure everything's all right,
understand.
and then not giving me really anything to work with other than I feel really good with you,
Yeah.
and up until this point, and then this week it's just like, just so you know, Maddie is like Maddie's number one target in
It's
this
not.
house.
That's super stressful. I'm sorry, guys.
But it's like hard to
I know.
to believe that only in the
course.
census
Because we don't
that
have a
we didn't we don't have a
foundation
foundation
behind that.
built.
We've talked game, but
up
it's
in-
been
totally
surface.
get it.
It's been
Yeah.
complete surface level
It's stressful
game talk.
because maybe this is the relationship that I am at with everyone, and maybe that's why this is happening right now. Because playing like this a lot of the time, and then going again to people that I feel like I value the way they play,
Yeah.
the way they think about things, for reassurance, and also just for like a flip-flop of how do you feel, how do I feel, like
Yeah.
to reassure myself that maybe I'm thinking on something that
Yeah.
makes sense with people that I feel like make sense.
Yeah.
To take me out of this game is, in my opinion, just so short-sighted. It really is, guys.
Yeah, and it just sucks because like when you were on the block, I was like, no, we're keeping Maddie. Like Maddie's good. Like Maddie's on our
What
side. Like
changed,
everything.
Kayla?
It's just the fact that like when it comes to even like options to put on the block right now, I wish I could put up some of the people I really friggin' want to put up. You have
I
no
understand.
idea. But like when it comes to the fact that I have to wait at least 2 more weeks before I can do that.
Yeah.
In order to ensure myself going forward.
Yeah.
I'm left with a very small pool of people
understand.
where I'm literally like, who would actually have my back in a
I will
situation,
actually have your
and
back.
who won't follow the house, because the house is not going to be on my side when it comes to the point I'm on
It's
the block.
not on our side.
Not
As
on our
of
side
last-
right now.
As of Thursday, we were not on the house's side.
I'm not
Yeah.
gunning for you guys. I know what you heard. I know where it came from, and if it's pre this, then I don't know. People ask me, did Ryan say that he's gunning for Kayla and Derek? And I said yes. That's what I said.
And it was a very much that like yes, that was mentioned, but it was more so more than one person came to me with the exact same story. I don't know if they're collaborating with each other to
Maybe.
say this, but
Yeah.
that Maddie's literally spearheading people,
No.
telling everyone in your guys' little group
No.
to literally be like, if you win HOH, make sure you put Derek and Kayla on the block. Make sure
No.
you put Derek and Kayla on the
Kayla,
block.
no.
Telling Ryan that the only way he's going to stay in this game is if he says that he's going after Derek and Kayla, because if not, no one's keeping him in this game.
Do you think this is just some mastermind plan of Ryan then? Switching his targets and
Honestly,
doing this?
it
and, like,
seems-
what could it possibly be if multiple people are
Yeah,
saying the same
yeah,
thing?
exactly.
Is what we're trying to figure
I'm
out.
trying not to get overwhelmed because it seems very direct, and I don't know what I would have done or said to make it that way.
Yeah, you weren't the only one included. It was you and a sidekick.
There's no sidekick.
No, yeah, but
like, who is picking a, like, I know that last week people were going around saying that me and Johnny had a final two. Like, I'm not a final two with anybody. I'm not in anything. I felt secure with 2 people in the HOH competition. I'm pretty sure you guys can guess who those people were. And if those are the people going on and saying this, that I don't know what I've done to make it different, I wish I would have stayed for 5 more minutes to race you for that free week. Because I really, really don't think that this is anything that I've tried to make happen, anything that I wanted to happen, which is why I'm trying to not get overwhelmed. I feel like if you guys feel like you're at intro level, a lot of people do feel like they're at intro level, and maybe that's what the issue is here.
Yeah, I just don't know, like, I just don't feel secure enough with you game-wise that, like, what you're saying is at, like, a trusting level, because we haven't had anything to prove to each other, and, like, I feel like I would have proved to you if you were on that block, like, I was keeping you, like, that would have been enough proof, but, like, you came
in the double
off...
eviction, Kayla. Both of us were in a similar ship in that one, and I understand that the relationships are a little bit different between Ali and Liv, who are essentially in charge of that double eviction. I get it, and when we looked at each other and you're eating the apple and all that stuff, I was like, girl, like, I'm so glad that both of us made it
we
through.
literally looked at each other and it was like, I thought Derek and I were going home. But I literally was like, if you don't put us on the block right now, I will win the next HOH and I will not put you on the block.
Okay, well then give me something like that. Give me an option to prove myself to you guys. Right now I know that you've got a lot of things coming at you, which I would like to prove untrue, and I would like to
I
get
just
the
don't
bottom of it.
understand why is everyone saying it's you?
I don't
It's like,
understand
why are they
either,
all
Kayla.
agreeing it's you?
It's not true. It's not true.
But it's only hard to believe just because we don't have any game at all besides saying we're good with each other.
I know.
Exactly.
I know. I see.
And
where
like
you're
that's
standing.
almost where I wish that like maybe like we checked in more with each other or talked actual game or actually talked strategy or talked anything in the future other than saying like I feel good with you, I feel good with you too. It's almost like that's exactly what every single person was doing week 1 and 2 where like everyone is friends with each other, and that's where I feel like we have never moved past that point, and I was never like in the mindset to like ever put you up. Like I want Ali and Liv out of this house very much, and it's just like if I could do that right now I would.
I understand.
But I can't.
I understand. What can we do from this point moving forward, regardless if you decide to put me on the block, that I can make a difference in this?
I don't even know.
I mean, I guess it'll obviously start with talking some game that's below surface level.
Yeah, because it's just like
Things that moving forward, as you know, we feel like it's basically us against the house.
Well, that's how I feel right now if people are
And
saying this about me. That puts us in a boat together.
Yeah.
It does put us in a boat together.
and I know we've been targets since day one. Like it's literally
Well,
like
yeah.
we're
But
the
you've
talk
been
of the week every
straightforward,
week.
And I've said this to you guys for weeks and weeks. The fact that you are straightforward makes me want to come to you if I'm feeling nervous. Makes me want to come to you to level with you guys and say, I feel good. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
If the
Even
whole
if it's
house
But,
is
like-
coming up against this
But you
stuff,
have come to us, but only to say, just so you know, we're still good. But you haven't come to us with anything else ever.
Okay.
Especially
I
in a
understand where you're coming
situation
from.
where if you are
I
coming
shouldn't have
to
been
us,
so hesitant and tentative. I understand.
It just feels like like this is where my head's at about this week, and we've never talked about nominees on the block before. We never talked about other people before, and it's just like it's always just the check-in being like, are we cool? Okay, we're cool.
understand,
So
yeah.
like when it comes to a very small pool of people, I wouldn't be putting you on the block right
Yeah.
now if it wasn't for the fact that you're the one that I just don't have enough built with out of the small people that I have a choice
I
to
understand.
put up.
Well, if you guys want me to go home, I can't, like, obviously that's what's going on right now. I have a hard time not seeing it the other way. If there is a group of people coming in and twisting around whatever happened last week, because they're twisting around whatever happened last week, I promise that is
Yeah.
what they're doing. We are in the same boat right now. And if you guys are here and I'm here, I see where you're coming from with Ali and Liv, and I totally understand why you're not putting them on the block. It wouldn't make sense. I am in the same boat. Whether or not I sit on that chair or whether or not I sit here with you guys further this week and talk about what has happened here, we are in the same boat right now. And you need more than just 2 people to be safe through that triple eviction, guys. Please don't do it like this. I that's all I can say. Okay?
Yeah.
If I am going on the block, are you willing to tell me who I'm going up with?
I haven't talked to that person, so not yet.
I understand.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
We're in the same boat, guys. This
Okay.
is what I said to you after I spoke to you this morning. This is all news.
Yeah.
And since it's news, I sit there like very much independent as I felt
throughout this whole time.
And
I'm
honestly,
not-
there's a whole entire week left, and there is a veto, and I am very open to depending on what information, like, because this is literally day one of me
Yes.
talking to people, and it's like everyone's spilling all this stuff out to me.
Yeah.
Like, because I was gung ho
Yeah.
to get Ryan out this week, and you know how much I was.
So was I, Kayla.
But it was for the fact that everyone was so solid and wanted to keep him last week. Why would I get him out? I was like, because I feel if I put Ryan on the block, he wouldn't go home.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. And I don't want to
He
put.
would go home, Kayla.
I feel like he won't because people want to keep him in this game.
Okay. I do, and that is like a difference in perspective. I said even in the bathroom, if you put him up, you have my full support. Obviously now, because something has been twisted around from how last week went.
But like Ryan was on the block last week. He could have gone home last week,
And
and
he
I
didn't.
wanted him to go home.
I
And the
know.
fact that
And he's
nobody
still
was
here.
on my side to get him home.
I'm with you.
Those are my
Yeah,
options.
I
this week.
I totally understand what you're coming from.
Because I was like, if you want to keep someone in this house that's
Keep
going
them.
after
Yeah.
me, I was like, that's almost just like, I know you're not on my side enough.
I did not spearhead a campaign, guys. People talked about getting you out, and I even said,
No.
I said, next week I want Ryan out, and after that, we can
Yeah.
figure this shit out.
And this is a long week. Like, I'm very much like, if the veto was used, I can pretty much put Ryan up. I
Well,
have
then
no
let-
problem about
let
doing that.
me win a veto and show you guys that, but not from the block, guys. This doesn't make sense. It does not make sense. You're looking at a person with no allies in this house, clearly going. If you need to replace me and put me up after we have 3 days of conversations, let that be what it is. If I can't bring it to you guys in 3 days, this is overwhelmingly a shitty situation, and I know that you guys know what that feels like.
We literally, how you feel right now is exactly how we felt for 5 weeks.
5 weeks.
Because we're literally the number one person that everyone talks about, and the HOH tells us that.
Yes.
You're
Every
literally
week.
like, you're the number, nobody has talked more about anyone in this whole entire house except you. And then I'm literally like, good to know. When
Yeah.
people aren't talking about me, I'm like, oh, how come people aren't talking about me today? Like, it's
Well,
just
I didn't
like,
think people were talking about me, and apparently I am. Give me till a veto then. We can have conversations until a veto. Because right now I don't give a fuck, to tell the truth. But until I'm not sitting on that block, I have a hard time accepting it. Don't put me on the block, guys. Give me till a veto. We'll talk. That's all I can give.
Okay.
Will you let me know pre-ceremony if I'm going up?
Yes.
yes.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. Let me give you a hug.
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
It's never gonna be at a not hug level.
I know.
But that's not what I came here for, not to hug.
Give me till veto, guys.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Wow.
Jeez.
Yeah, sweet. Or I can't even eat sweet tarts.
I know. I keep grabbing for him. How's everyone doing out there?
Out here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nervous as fuck.
Yeah, I know. I was like, man, I hate making people cry.
I know.
Yeah. How are you?
I'm nervous as anything, honestly. Like,
Yeah. So, basically, there's one person. So, basically, what everyone has been telling me
yeah.
is Maddie has been spearheading a campaign to get Derek and I out of this house.
That's what everyone's telling you.
Yes. That there are other people that are involved that was like agreeing to get us out of the house, and that was like the pool that you were involved in, and that's why your name was thrown out there. But like there was like a pool of people. So
Down
like
to 5 votes, I guess, what you're after.
Yeah.
basically, yeah. So like
But Maddie was the number one.
Maddie was the number one.
I voted for Ron to stay because I didn't want to go up against Marin. And I even told you the
Yeah.
day before what way the votes were swinging towards. I said I put a hot tub, remember?
Yeah.
To give you a heads up in case the votes weren't there.
Yeah.
In case you didn't want to be on the wrong side to vote or not.
yeah.
And it was nothing to campaign to get two of you out. I don't know how many times I can say it or who can come in here and fucking throw me under the bus and say tell her shit in that butt.
No, yeah.
No.
But like, well, I'm just gonna say like what the situation. So like basically, like I'm putting Maddie on the block, and like that's who
I figured that as much as
and that's like who I want to go home.
Yeah.
Is Maddie, and I think that will be. People will probably do it. Like,
yeah, like
is the thing. And like, if I put Allie and Liv on the block, I'm screwed during triple eviction.
well, that makes more sense for you, right?
Only for the triple eviction thing. I was like, Erica saved me. I can't put her on the block
Yeah,
because she saved me, and she saved me twice.
yeah.
So I just told her literally last week, I was like, if you don't nominate me, if I win, I won't nominate you.
Yeah.
Like, simple as that, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's something to trust. And she's a big target too. When the triple comes, right?
Yeah.
So I can't take her out the block. And the thing with Ryan is I want to put Ryan on the block really bad.
Plus, he's a target in the game, though.
But the target thing doesn't matter to me. I see Ryan as a floater. I don't see him as a target. I see him as someone that I wanted out of this house really bad last week, and there's a bunch of people that decided to keep him in the house. So if I put Ryan on the block, I feel like Ryan won't go home.
Yeah, well, it's a good point.
I feel like if I put Ryan and Maddie on the block,
Ryan will go home.
no,
Ryan will stay.
Ryan will stay. Blech,
Yeah.
is what I'm trying to say. Ryan will
You
stay.
did it this week, convincing everyone in the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I told every single person last week, I was like, because everyone at the very beginning of the week, everyone was part of it. You were part of it, every single person. It was a consensus.
Everyone
Everyone was sitting in that red room. As soon as the nominations were made, and everyone was like, I want Ryan out of this
'Cause
house.
everyone
We
did,
want
like,
Ryan out of this
everyone-
house. It was a house consensus
Yeah.
that Ryan was getting evicted.
Yeah.
And then we were like, oh, okay, perfect. And then it went from halfway through the week, after Vito was using, we knew that Ryan was still on the block, like just after everything was insured, that you know, maybe it's better to keep Ryan. Marin said, you know, no one wants to sit beside Marin. No one will go home if Marin's next to them. Marin will always stay. Well, guess
Yeah.
what? Ryan, for somehow, manipulated his way around the house and went from a unanimous house vote to get him out of this house to every single person wanting him to stay. And I told every single person, I was like, if you don't vote to evict Ryan this week, he is going to go from week to week to week because he's intelligent
100%.
and he's going to make it to the end of the game. And literally, if he's in the final two, he has my vote to win.
He's at this point,
Because, yeah. So that part of me was like, let's get Ryan out. And the fact that every single person wanted to keep Ryan, and literally every single person, the number one name they said when they came in here was Ryan.
Today?
Today.
Yeah, today.
Yeah. Today was the
And
number.
I never tried to, like, I didn't say, I said, like, as long as you keep me, say, I don't care who the fuck goes up, kind of.
Yeah.
No. So, like, Ryan was the number one, like, put Ryan up, we'll vote him out this week. And literally, to me, it was almost like, okay, well, I wanted Ryan out last week and you didn't want to vote him out.
Yeah, exactly.
I was like, because he really wanted me out. So if you keeping Ryan basically ensures that you're keeping someone who really wants me out really bad.
Yeah.
So, and that's why I was like, that's the pool of people
But
that
Ali
I'm
is
going to
Ryan's
pick from.
target.
What?
Ali, Ryan wants to go after Ali.
Yeah, but afterwards he did voice, and he told me, I confronted him. He was like, I'm not going after Ali, I'm going after you and Derek.
To your faces.
Yeah, to our faces. And he says, because you've been talking about me all week. And I was like, I've been talking about you because every single person came up to me last week saying,
You've been
Ryan's
talking about
walking
us.
around the house saying he wants Kayla and Derek out. And we came to this thing, I was like, oh, is people telling you exactly what they're telling me, but
Yeah,
in
exactly.
opposite ways? I was like, are you telling me that Ryan's saying our name, but then going to Ryan and saying that he's saying your name? That
Yeah.
doesn't make sense to me. So I was like, everyone, I want Ryan out of this house because he's thrown my name out there. And then everyone's like, no, we're going to keep Ryan. And then there was the whole, now let's all rally. We have at least Ryan on our side. Let's all get Kayla and Derek out. Because Marin was saying, if you vote to keep me, I will not put you on the block. So obviously I'm going to keep Marin because he wasn't going to put me on the block if I
Yeah,
kept
that
him.
makes perfect sense.
Ryan was
right? So
already
he's-
voicing to
well,
get me out. So 100% that's why I wanted to vote out Ryan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
So
For our
basically,
game, for sure.
yeah. So basically, I know that Maddie was going around voicing it pretty strongly. Maddie campaigned to me to keep Ryan last week.
To keep.
To keep
Yeah,
Ryan.
she told us
She
to-
campaigned for Ryan to keep. Yeah. Like she told me like this, he's better for the game or whatever. She didn't even say like he's going around saying your name at the beginning. But as soon as I was like, I want Ryan out, it was very much okay. Just so you know, like he is
Yeah.
saying your name. So it's almost just like trying to pit us against each other. And
Yeah,
then
that was the shitty thing because I didn't want like that day night we were in the bathroom and I got a bit weird like thing.
Yeah.
And it was like the vote was almost up to me, you know what I mean? At the end of it, because Liv would have went whatever way kind of thing at the end.
Situation we were in the week before.
Yeah, exactly. With V and shit like that.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, fucking, if Ryan stays and I go on the block against Ryan, Ryan's going to go home.
Mm-hmm.
If Marin stays and I go on the block against Marin, I'm going to go home against Marin. You know what I mean?
yeah. So I feel like if I put Ryan on the block, Ryan's gonna stay.
Ryan, but yeah, it is very.
Ryan's gonna stay because he's gonna manipulate his way into staying, and he's
He's
gonna
very
voice
manipulative,
everyone
yeah.
to staying. So, literally, if I put Ryan on the block, who I actually want out of this house, he's not going to get out of this house.
Yeah.
So
And keeping him in, or is going to be a target on his back because people wants to get Ryan out.
Yeah.
Still, you know what I
So-
mean?
For us,
Yeah.
headed to.
and for us, like I already know Ryan's coming after me, but like I feel like the next
Yeah, but will he now? You know what I mean? Like his
Like-
safety for a week.
exactly. So I really don't know. But and at this point that everyone saved him, I'm almost in a point of like, almost in spite. Like I don't want to put Ryan on the block because every single person wanted to keep him so bad. I'll friggin' keep him.
Fair enough.
You know
right?
what I mean? Like, not to be savage or anything, but that's how it is,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But, like, literally my consensus is, like, I want Maddie gone.
Yeah.
She voiced her opinion about me. A lot of people has expressed that to me, and I'm sure, like, it's gone around. And basically, I just need someone to sit beside Maddie on the block.
Who's that someone?
It's literally the only options is either you or Paris.
And who did you come to a conclusion with?
Well, basically, like, we need someone that someone will absolutely not vote out.
Which is you.
Which is so you want to put me up as a pan?
But if you were to win veto, I would just throw Ryan up there anyway.
No, well, you want to put me up as a pan? Do your thing.
Okay,
If that's what you
but-
get- I'm not agreeing with it, but if that's what you want to do.
No, but the thing is,
Even though last night you're completely going against your word, Kaylin, I don't agree with it. And I feel like I've been through more than anyone in this fucking house, whatever people's coming in here. But if you want to put me up as a pan, put me up as a pan.
but the thing,
But you'll see, like that Mafia game we play, and after you put me up on the block tonight, fucking who the fucking big bad wolf is in the house, and who the liars are.
What do you mean?
yeah.
No, I'm just saying, I'm not fucking holding back once if I goes up in that block, I have secrets about fucking everyone in this house. But why would you put me up as a pan? Like, I don't understand. Like,
Because I do Ryan because Ryan's going to stay no matter what, which is great. But
Yeah.
I feel like you guys all wanted to keep him in this game so bad,
I wanted to keep
and
him,
you
so I
went
didn't want to go
against.
home for the same reason. Now I'm getting put up and switched around with the pan.
No, but like there's all like everyone kept someone that didn't
So that
want
makes
me
me
on
think
the
that
block.
people are coming in here and saying, yeah, Will's the perfect pan. And if people are saying that, tell me, and I'll
No.
throw everyone's fucking game under the fucking bus.
No one said like
Because
you're
I
the
do,
perfect.
and he's saying I do. I have a good relationship with everyone. I know shit on every single person in this house,
Mm-hmm.
including you.
I believe
know
you.
what I mean?
No, I believe you, yeah.
But to put me up as a pan is a shitty thing to do, especially for me to go take a call from my kid that I needed so much last night.
Yeah.
And you say, step down, you're goodwill, take the call.
I said I
You
tried to
said
make a
that, and
deal with
Johnny was
every
on
single
side and
person,
her.
and no one took
No,
it.
Kayla, it wasn't like that. And the people heard inside, you said, we'll go take the call, you be good. And that's when I stepped down. And I could have stayed up there, you know, and I could have very well been here just as much as you. I probably wouldn't have been. And then to put me up as a pan, it's just fucking pretty shitty. And before we went in, I had your backs. When the votes were turning against Ron, Teeth Braun, I came and give you the heads up so you wouldn't be on the wrong side of the vote. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. But like the thing is if I can't put Johnny up because he's a huge target. That's the only thing. If I put Johnny up, Johnny goes home and Maddie doesn't. Because Johnny's won so many comps. You were probably the most liked in this whole entire house. And
yeah,
you
that doesn't
won't
mean fuck all, Kayla.
Yeah, but you won't go home against
That
Maddie
doesn't mean
because
anything.
every single person, the number one
And
name
how
that
am I
was
knowing
thrown
you're not
out-
telling me this? Like, you can't say, Will, you're good to go up as a pan and then go behind me. Right, the plan is to get Will out. Will's bigger target than Maddie. Everyone knows I'm way stronger than everything to Maddie. You know what I mean? So
Because
is this
it's
part of
not
your
just
plan?
us that want Maddie to go. It's
Yeah.
basically everyone
Oh,
that came in
if
today
you want
that
to
want Maddie to
vote
go.
Maddie out, like I said, I don't give a fuck who you puts up, but I don't want to be put up.
I was like, if you basically, so it literally comes down to you or Paris to be put on the block.
Yeah,
beside
and I don't
Maddie.
wanna throw
But the thing
anyone's name
is everyone sees Maddie and Paris as equals, and I don't want Paris to go home because of it.
Well, if you want to
That'll
campaign to
fuck all
keep
of us.
Paris here, I'll campaign to keep Paris here. I do not want to go up on that block tonight.
I just feel like you're the most liked and you're the least risk of actually going home out of every single person.
Yeah, but how are
to
you
put up
looking
on
at
that
how do
block.
we move on after this? You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure you're after thinking about it. You're smarter than that too. Be like, when I walk out this room, you can be like, well, is Will going to be my kind of thing? Like, you never even asked me that at the time, so that's making me question, are you doing this to fucking backstab me kind of thing?
I'm not doing
No.
it to backstab
The
you.
only way we can prove it is by doing it.
Yeah.
There's no other way for us to talk
Yeah.
it.
And literally in like my, you know how like
But I
you-
know out of everyone in this house that I had your fucking back the most out of anyone outside these fucking doors.
I know, but
And
like
it sucks for me to get put up as a pan and potentially go home now. To take a phone call from my son that I needed, not after hearing his voice in 40-something days. That did wake him up from bed and you tell me that I'm good. And it was doing so good in the competition, I had to go up as a fucking pan on the block. And people coming in here telling you so much fucking lies. Saying that I'm fucking I wasn't part of your plan. I wanted Ryan to stay because I didn't want to go up against Baron. Because I didn't want to go up next to a pond while I'm going up. That's bullshit. Right? Like there when the votes were starting to turn, I went to Derek, I said, fucking the votes are starting to lean towards Ryan. I said, so you wouldn't be on the wrong side. When Jesse went up and was going after 2 of you, I went right down to Derek. I said, Jesse's coming up and saying he's going after you if he stays in the game. Like I fucking told you I had your back. What's making you think that I don't have your back?
I don't think you
That's not
it at all. It's just like
yeah.
Go ahead.
I was just saying this. Like,
Sorry.
There's no one else that we can guarantee to get Maddie out to put beside because Paris. If we put Paris up, she's gonna fucking freak out.
Yeah, but I'm freaking out. You know what I mean? I don't want to go up as a pan.
Yeah, but you're more likable than Paris. That's the only difference.
Well, if that's what he wants to do.
But even like when, you know how like you nominate someone and you say, like I'm going to voice, literally, Will, you are not my target this week. You're the only one that I feel comfortable putting beside Maddie to ensure her to go home. And if you win the veto, I'll freaking throw Ryan out there.
Oh, I'm going to be going hard as I ever fucking wait tomorrow.
You win the veto.
Yeah, or if even I win the veto, I'll friggin' pull you off.
Well, I guess your word is your word in this game is all you got.
Exactly, and then that's why we're like the
But
word
I'm telling
thing.
you now, if anyone had your back in this house more than me, it's fucking no one outside these fucking doors. And like I said, I'm not here to throw anyone's names underneath the bus or anything like that.
Yeah.
Because I know how shady and I'm after seeing fucking people come in 2 and 3 times a day. And I could fucking ruin a lot of people's games in this fucking house.
I
And
know,
might
but the
tonight
thing
yet
is
when
like
get
I
put on
don't
that
know
block.
any of that information, so it means nothing to me. You know what I mean? So like that, it's hard to go off of stuff like that. Because
Yeah, and like I said,
it's
I
just like
fucking, I have my
information-
word,
it's
I
like-
give my word to people, like fucking, I'm not going to go throw anyone's game, try to sabotage anyone's game, because
Yeah.
it's not me.
exactly.
No, we respect that, and that's literally why it's a fucked situation because we want you to stay and we want to have your back and you have our back. But to do this, to get this to work, we need to put you up to have that work out.
I was like, 2 people have to go on the block, and at the end of the day, there's 1 person that has to go out, and then I'm just like bitter about the Ryan thing last week. It's just a lot of people said they were getting Ryan out and then completely flipped, and it's like Derek and I were screwed over and going to be the ones nominated this week.
Yeah, that's how I feel now. I'm getting screwed over.
Yeah, but like you,
Karma, I guess, if you want to call it karma on me
Not
for
in
not
the end,
voting
though.
Ryan out.
Again, obviously, it's something that we can't guarantee, but not in the end.
it's
You're
just
not getting
stupid
screwed
because
over.
everyone coming in here and saying, put Ryan up, I'll vote him out this
And I
week.
never even
And I was
said
like,
put
Ryan was
Ryan
on the
up,
block last
I
week. You
know.
could have voted him out last week. If people voted Ryan out last week, it would have been a different story. But people didn't vote Ryan out last week. And now because I'm HOH, they
So
want
I
me to
gotta
do
deal with the
exactly what they could
consequences
have
of
done
Ryan
last
staying.
week.
But again, you're sitting here
No,
possibly
you're
going on the
not.
block, and you're still not even giving us any options besides you to put up.
There's
I mean,
people
in
you can
reality-
put- I wish I could just fucking spill everyone's fucking tea in here, man.
And then there's just those things where like your word is everything you have, but I feel like your word has been so much stronger with other people.
I don't have no one in this game. Paris is the only one that I like remotely any.
Yeah,
like, that I
and
can't
that's
remotely
exactly how we feel. I feel like it's Derek and I, and then every single other person in this house.
I V'd it, I'd say no, fucking, which is no big deal, because that's why it was better for the people going forward and shit like that. And now I literally have, I mean, Paris ain't even all that fucking close, you know what I mean?
No,
Like, close,
no.
but
Like I feel like you're really close to Ali and Liv. I feel like you're really
Not
close
one
to
bit.
Erica. I feel like
not one bit.
you're really close to Maddie. I feel like you're pretty close to Ryan. You kept him.
I have good
And, like,
relationships with everyone,
yeah,
yes.
exactly.
But not like fucking,
in this house because of it.
well, I'll
we
trust you that
have-
you're not going to fucking backdoor me or nothing like that or rallied against me fucking out.
No, well,
Well,
like
and
I'm
we
not
already have people
backdooring
that have
you.
told us they are voting with us this week.
Yeah.
So do anyone else know I was going up as a pan, or did anyone suggest me? Tell me that, and if they did, then I'll fucking
No.
throw them under the bus.
There's
and
been
fucking
no
spill shit.
suggestion.
Like your name was mentioned once today, and your name was mentioned the least out of every single person that was mentioned.
Who was it by? I'll throw their game right out to you now.
Ryan said a lot of names today.
Or Ryan. I don't fucking trust fucking that as far
But
as
all
even
the other
going.
people, Maddie's name was said the most, and then there was Maddie's accomplice
Which was me?
as well.
Not
no,
you.
that's not
Which
you.
is not you. So
That's
that's
not
why
you.
we know if we
So,
put
but the
you
thing
up.
is I can't put 2 people on the block and then one of them people stay after saying
Yeah.
I want both of you out.
Yeah.
But I need the spearheader, Maddie, who literally goes around this house and manipulates every single person in this house
Yeah.
He was completely genius.
Busy bee.
Exactly.
Crying.
Very
No,
busy
you
bee.
give me your word, like.
I'll give you my word right now. Yeah.
Like your actual fucking word.
Actual 100% word.
And well, if I win the veto, I'll take you off.
And like no hard
If you gotta,
feelings.
if
like,
you gotta
gotta-
do this, if you gotta do the same with me, if you win next week, you gotta do the same with me. It sucks, but
No, because I
honestly,
want to
like,
build relationships going in
Yeah.
further
Yeah.
into this game. You know what I mean? And like I said, I literally have no one in this game now. Like,
So if I won the veto and took you off, would you trust me?
yeah,
Okay.
Okay.
yeah, I would.
Perfect. But I'm going to say in the speech, being like, Will, you are not my target. This is the only way I can ensure
Yeah.
what I want to do. And I have people that said that.
So do you care if I
hair-
go outside this now? If anyone's like, "What did they say?" I'll be like, "I'm going up as a pan" or whatever. Like, is that a ding or?
No, you can say that if you'd like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going right for a cigarette.
No, that's okay. But the thing is we have the votes because Derek's going to vote. Paris will keep you.
Yeah.
We only need 4 votes. And literally, I feel like Ali and Liv are literally, you guys are really
well,
good with them.
They're close
Yeah.
to Maddie now, though. Like, I think are they? Like,
Let's just say that
Yeah.
Maddie will definitely be going home. And Ryan said he'll vote whatever. If I don't put him on the block, his vote's mine.
Which he
And I
has
feel like
done
you-
every single week. He's
Yeah.
won
well,
the
thing I'm
HOH.
gonna leaving this room because it is fucking shitty, but it is what it is, whatever. But
Yeah. It's just
I don't want this to become a thing between us where it's gonna be every week.
And that's exactly what we don't want, and that's
Yeah.
why it's
But I'll
the
tell
most
you, out of
difficult.
anyone you think you can trust in this house, behind these fucking doors, is me more than fucking
Okay.
anyone.
And I'll guarantee,
I
I'll
believe you.
shake your
And every
hand right
time,
now.
You know, I tell you the most out of anyone.
I'll shake your hand right now. If I win the veto, Will, I will take you off the block. I guarantee you.
I'll shake your hand. If I stay, I'm not coming after you.
Okay.
Right.
Perfect.
And if anyone else that's in the veto that wins,
We're going to convince them. Let's just say I might have a bigger plan than Ryan
Yeah.
if something happens.
Yeah.
But you
Yeah.
can't say that.
No, I won't.
Okay.
Then I'd never say it.
yeah.
But like it do, so
And that's why I need to
No, I get what you're
emphasize-
saying.
This
I
is
probably-
not like some fucking Hamza, Jesse bullshit.
No.
There's a
Well, it's just a
process, there's all
scary
this
feeling,
stuff.
you know what I mean?
Th-
going
This,
up
this
for
is
it.
not that. We are not
No,
playing
and that's why
Hamza's
I'm
game.
even telling you before because I had to talk to everyone and get information from people.
Because yeah, if it wasn't me, the next perfect pan would be Erica, but she saved rest. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. And Erica's won too many comps
Twice.
to put her on the block
Yeah.
because people would automatically vote her out.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
exactly.
Totally.
And she saved me twice. I can't do that
No.
to Erica. Like
And
that's
like
just
other
not.
than anyone, me or hers, no one like said.
I hope I get fucking picked in the veto too, because then I'll gun
Well, I
to
get to
get
play
you
on my
off.
first veto.
We're both playing.
Yeah.
Okay, but I don't want you. Like I know you might be mad or whatever.
I'm honestly like you explain the kind of thing. It is what it is, and I understand. I'm just hoping that there's no fucking backdoor plan to send me
Cool.
fucking home.
No.
And to blow up my game from talking to my son. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I absolutely promise you there is
Yeah.
zero backdoor plan to fucking send you home at
Did you
all.
tell
I fucking
Maddie that
love
you wanted her gone?
I told her that I basically she almost like wasn't accepting that I was putting her on the block, but I basically told her she's the least I trusted of
Yeah.
everyone in the
She just
group.
kept arguing with
And
me.
I appreciate that
she-
you did tell me, so I wasn't shocked on the couch. Because honestly, I felt sick to my stomach until I had this conversation. And now
No,
I
the
actually
thing
do
is
feel
like when you were in here before, like I didn't make that decision, but like when, yes, someone has thrown your name out there, but you were the only
I'd like
person.
to fucking. If you should fucking tell me after you put
But
me
the
up.
only thing is your name was thrown out the least out of everyone.
Like I don't care what Ryan says because I don't
Yeah.
buy anything he says anyway.
Exactly. But everyone else, I'm pretty sure every single person that came in this room said Maddie's name.
Yeah.
And it's almost like
And there's
Maddie
like one
came
thing
in
you can
here
say about
saying,
me, honestly. Like I came in here, and like that's pretty loyal, I think. Like not coming in here and not throwing anyone under the bus.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, exactly.
Even though I could tell you stuff now that completely change your minds around. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. That's why we trust you.
And like
in
people saying
everything that's
stuff
gonna
about me
happen.
that's coming in here, that's trying to get me targeted against you last week when I went and said it to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
exactly. And we don't even know who did
complete
that. And like,
bullshit.
this isn't
Well,
us.
maybe after this week, when we
trying-
come to an agreement and fucking, you know what I mean?
We will.
See what's going ahead, moving forward and shit.
We will.
Because
Yeah.
there's a triple coming up.
There's a
Exactly.
triple
People's
coming
like-
up,
you know
and
what I mean?
I know Derek and I are the number one target, and that's why I'm keeping my number one target. Because if I leave, or I leave, if I win that triple eviction, you know exactly who I'm putting on
Yeah,
that block.
oh yeah, 100%.
But like, if I get them out now, who's next to go except me?
yeah, exactly.
So,
it makes
and that's why I need to ensure trust and loyalty to people who I actually would save me
Yeah.
in a triple eviction.
But like, do you feel like you can trust many people honestly between three of us now and here?
I feel like I can trust Derek 100%. He's the only one probably
Yeah.
that hasn't lied to me in this game.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's Derek against the whole entire house. And I'm trying to see who are the people I can actually trust
Yeah.
in this house. And I was like, if it takes me using a veto on you to prove to you that I don't
Well,
think I'm
that'll
in this
mean
game.
a lot kind of thing.
Yeah, because you know I'm gonna be fucking gunning for that.
As much as I'm like, just I got a gun for my own. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sanity kind of thing. To
Yeah.
pull yourself
And
down.
I hope you win. I hope you win. I hope I get picked and possibly I win.
And if it's a physical, well, I'll fucking tell you now. I'm a rugby player, and I'm gonna fucking go for it. Okay?
I'm ready to go fucking the morning, like now. Even though I know it's like fucking, I appreciate that you came in here and
Yeah.
sat me down. It's shitty that I gotta go up, but. Well, I'm moving over to the red room tonight, and I'm sleeping in the red room in Maren's bed to see if it's cursed or if I can break the curse.
You're breaking it.
You're breaking
I'm telling
it.
you,
So
you're
that's what I'm
breaking
doing. I'm starting a tradition so we can have free
Mm-hmm.
beds from now on.
Yeah.
Fucking, you're
But
breaking
the
it.
thing is like you have the votes to stay, and Maddie has the votes to leave.
Yeah, but the only thing I'm worrying about is will people look at it then like, alright, well there's a triple coming up. What about put Maddie in the triple, you know what I mean? You just don't know you can...
No, because if Maddie was in the triple, I think people would take her as a floater, and I want her out of this game. And she's smart. She literally gets second place in every mental comp, and those are the comps I can't
Yeah,
do.
I know.
I was like, the mental comps are not my kind of comps. So, you know what I mean?
Well, it makes me feel... I'm glad you told me, honestly. I don't even... I
back to
swear
election.
over anything.
V
That was
told
the
me
first
everything.
I heard about that was the day.
V told me everything before she
Yeah.
left.
Yeah.
I feel like V went around and told everyone everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
V,
Yeah.
oh, fucking V.
Yeah.
And again, like just with me, man, like I saw it firsthand. I was there when Hamza fucking lied to Jesse on Carolyn. I saw everything.
Hamza went that whole
I saw
time,
there was
fucked
this
me up,
plan
tried
the
to fuck
whole
me
fucking
over.
time. So I'm not here to do that to you because I know exactly how it feels like.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
because
So
I
that's
told
not what's
Maren
happening.
when V was here, when the two of them was on the black, and I said, Maren, I said, fucking, you and V's on the black. I said, I'm not campaigning for V, even though I could fucking. I said, I want you to stay with V because it's better for my game.
Yeah.
I said, I'm going to vote for V, but fucking, you're going to be safe, is what I told him, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because fucking, once you stop trying and the people you're close with, what they
No,
got,
which
right?
we talked about. You told me the same thing about Jesse, what was better for my game. And
Yeah.
then the same, next week I was like, fuck, this makes more sense for
Yeah.
you too, for V to go home. Like, it's exactly what it is.
And I don't want you like that when I leave the room, like, because Will tell the truth, whatever, but fucking, you know, I got your back more than anyone else.
100%.
So when you say your word, I need you to follow through with your word.
Yeah.
From now on, and say not like, oh, I'm gonna keep Maren and then don't, or say like, yeah,
And I
I got
never
Jesse
told
back
her
and
the
you
exact
don't.
same. We're the exact same.
Yeah, and I never
Yeah.
told
Sides.
Maren I was 100% to keep him.
Okay, he was saying that like
He was-
Will
That's just what he
came
said
to
in the
me
Red
and
Room
said
at the
he
last minute.
swore that he would keep me.
No, I never
And went
give
back
Maren,
on
I
his
swear,
word.
never told him.
And then I remember you
100%.
saying like, oh, I'm gonna vote with you guys. Let me know what you're voting. I'm voting with you this week, and then you didn't.
But then,
So
like,
it's
everyone
just like,
gets in your head kind of thing, and then I was thinking, well, if Maren's up on the block this week, which he probably
Yeah.
would have been if he was still here, and if I go up against Maren, keep Maren till at least the triple rolls around and get rid of those other fucking targets that are inside of him, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the only fucking reason I kept fucking...
and that's why I need to kind of get rid of Maddie right now because
Yeah,
like
I
if
hear
I was
ya.
up with her in the triple, people would keep Maddie.
It's going to be weird, fuck, I'm definitely sleeping in the red room. Two of us sleep from right by side, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't want to, like, I'm not going to get, like, fucking emotional, like, she just ran out of her kind of...
Maddie's
No.
already gone up once.
No.
She's going up
But
again.
I will
She's been
literally
talked
say it and
about
I'll be like,
lots.
listen, Will, like you're the only person that I can like I'll literally be like, this is just a strategic game move.
Yeah.
As like you're the only person that I feel comfortable enough putting in this position.
Yeah.
Who put up Maddie before?
Who
put Maddie on the block before?
Or
Erica.
Erica, yeah.
And who has a lot of power in the house right now to influence people?
Erica.
And she doesn't like Maddie very much.
Yeah.
So
There's a lot of people. Let's just say Maddie was the #1 name voice today.
Yeah.
After I already said no to Ryan. It was Ryan that was #1. And Ali and Liv, of course, because people are literally like, they already know who my targets are. You know what I mean? And like,
Well, at
it's
this
just,
point, all I can say is the bitch, you gotta go home because Lily's not.
No.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, I know Maddie has said my name a lot and, like, has voiced me a lot.
See, and people think me and Maddie ain't as close. Like, fucking, she walked in when me and Paris were talking earlier. We just literally got up and left because I found she walks in every room.
She walks in every room and she tries to be good with every
She
single
did that.
person.
She did that today. She opened the door
With the
and she's
pillow
like,
there.
And she's like, "Oh, I was just looking like, is Will in here?" And I knew that she was just outside with you.
And why would she be looking? And every time I go out for a smoke, if she sees me going out with anyone, she's right behind me. kind of
Yeah.
like that too.
Yeah.
So it's just like, I know she's super emotional. I literally basically was like, you're on the block, Maddie. And she was like, please don't put me on the block. Can you please tell me before nominations if I'm going up? And you're like, Maddie, like you're the least I trust out of every single person.
Yeah.
I was like, I have a small group that literally kept someone in this house that's seriously going after me. And I was like, I might be able to. I basically gave it to her and she wasn't listening.
No, yeah, and then she's saying, oh yeah, like, I'll work with you and this and that and fucking. I was like, so Kayla just said we both feel like it's just the two of us versus everyone. So you're gonna say you're gonna come be the third, and there'll be the three of us against the house.
Yeah, she
I
was
like,
literally
Maddie,
promised to give her left arm.
Every week I'm not coming in here. Like, and I said it every week. Someone say, I'm not coming in here kissing no one's fucking ass.
The thing is I trust you 10 more times than I trust Maddie.
Yeah.
And it's
I
just
hope
the
you can
fact
trust
that-
me more than you trust a lot of people now, honestly. Because
Mhm.
if I'm giving you more, you know what I mean? Like,
No, we do, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna do. I hope I get picked. I hope fucking either of you two win. You both have a great chance, whatever comp it is. You're both
Yeah.
smart. You're both physical.
I know. First
Yeah.
veto. And the
hope
thing
it's
is,
$5,000.
and the thing is even if I put Paris beside Maddie, Paris isn't likely to win a veto.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean?
So, if I'm to pull myself down, you'll put Ryan up.
Ryan or someone else.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. It depends. It depends how much Ryan talks this week, is
Yeah.
whether it's going to be his detriment or not. Because don't tell that to Ryan. I want him to blow up his own freaking game.
Yeah, I went down on when I
because
left Tara earlier. I was when I first met when he was there. I was like, "Were you fucking making up fucking lies at me?" And HOA and fucking pushed it over. I did, you know. So when I came in, he was like, "No, I never said nothing." I was like, "Yeah."
No, but like I wasn't throwing anyone's names out there because I didn't want to cause hectic.
Yeah.
It's just like I wanted to confront the people that I was told to that was saying my name.
Yeah.
So literally what did I do? I said, "This is what was said, like are you saying my name?"
Yeah.
Literally that's all I said to you,
And
wasn't it?
honestly, yeah.
Yeah. So like
if
and
I
that
wanted
was
to be
me just
shady, I
asking
could
you.
troll people because people do talk. You know what I mean? I control people's names underneath.
I'm just not someone to beat around the bush.
Yeah,
I'm
me
gonna
neither.
straight up ask you. I'm very honest.
Yeah, and I'm glad you fucking straight up told me.
And I literally just asked you, I'm straight up, I'm honest about it, and
Yeah.
I just needed time to figure out where everyone else's
Yeah.
head was at before I actually said.
Yeah.
Because so that's why I couldn't be like, hey, you're safe, hey, you're not, hey, you're safe, hey, you're not, because I didn't even, like, I never would have looked at Maddie,
Yeah.
you know?
I'm glad you told me to go before sitting on the couch and fucking.
No, I would never do that. Like, again,
Because
I'm
then I
like,
would have been like, all right, well, fucking obviously two of them were fucking after me.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
different than last week too, because there was Ryan and Marin, and there was people that, you know, Erica wanted Marin out, right?
Yeah.
And a lot of the time she wanted Marin out, and there's a lot of people that also wanted Ryan out. In this case, literally everyone wants
and
Maddie
if
out.
people
So-
want to freaking follow the HOH, sure, follow the HOH, because they all freaking know I want Maddie out.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. My nerves are
Yeah.
like, God.
we fucking, like, we got you.
I know. Anyway,
Yeah.
thanks for the
Like,
fuck
no
you.
problem. I'm sorry to do that.
No, I know. Yeah.
But fucking.
I don't want you to leave, man.
I know. And you
Like I
know,
said, I want
fucking,
the
like I
boys to
said,
stay in the
fucking.
I
house.
feel like I need a freaking chocolate bar.
I need a fucking drink.
Yeah.
So I need to smoke first. But anyway.
No, I didn't. You know I did. I was like, no, I know you didn't. I was like, I know, because like when I was pushing so hard to get Ryan out, she was probably the only. Everybody kept saying, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know what I'm gonna do. And she was the only one that was like, I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep Ryan, but it's really just because I don't know where Marin's head's at. But I'm on board with you to get him out next week because I know that we need to. So she just wanted me to come in here and tell you that.
Yeah.
And that's, I know that probably doesn't change anything, but I said, I'll go in and say my piece.
Yeah.
And that's
Beyond
it.
that, there's just the fact that we have only talked surface level game with her.
Yeah, and I figured it wasn't that. And I also figured that you don't actually think she's capable of spearheading anything.
No.
So
Multiple
I,
people said she was, though.
Yeah.
oh, well, they're just throwing her under the bus.
Yeah, that's probably
because she
what it is.
really
But at
was.
the end of the day, too, sometimes you gotta jump on the bus and say, we need a reason to put someone up.
Yeah. No, for sure. And
know
I
what I
figured
mean?
that's what it was, but I wanted to, just because I really, that's like one thing for sure. She was on board to get Ryan out this week, just as much as I was. She was just adamant that she had no idea where Marin's head was, and she wanted to do that first.
Yeah. And a lot of people told me today that Maddie was literally going around being like, if you win, put up Derek and Kayla.
That's what you were.
If that was behind my back, then I don't know. But to me, she's like, I'm completely on board to get Ryan out this week.
Yeah.
What do you think, though, overall?
Maddie will.
Yeah.
I think it's good. I think it's
I
good.
mean, out of everything we could possibly do, people winning veto, putting other people
So
outside.
what happens if someone comes down? There's options. Okay. Yeah. If your target, all I'll say is if your targets are Will or somebody else, having Maddie up there may weaken that. Just because I think a lot of people would get behind getting Maddie out.
Yeah, I know.
So as long as you're okay with maybe a shot not landing and Maddie being the one to go.
Mm-hmm. Maddie's disposable to me only because, but like obviously in the end, I wouldn't want Maddie out just because it's a weak move.
That's what I'm saying to you. So if your intention this week is to land,
The only thing is I can't put anyone else up in Maddie's place because there might be too strong of people coming after me afterwards.
No, I'm just saying the only other option would be Paris.
Paris would freak out. I couldn't do that.
I know she would freak out, but I think that it would be easier for people to choose Paris to stay over your bigger target. Whereas Maddie,
What if I take Maddie off the block?
yeah, that's a move. If that's the move, then that's a move. I'm just saying Will takes
Will
himself
would go insane.
Hmm?
I said Will would go
I'm just saying if
insane.
Will takes himself off, right, and Maddie remains, then your big move might not land.
Yeah.
So just something to consider.
Yeah. But
Yeah, at
only
least
need
it's
4
another-
votes.
Yeah.
Even if that happens, like Will takes himself off and Maddie goes home, at the end of the day, it's another really good mentally strong pawn that's out of the game.
The only thing is Maddie gets second place in every mental comp, and they're the only comps I can't do.
Yeah, I hear you.
You know, it's not a big week 6 takeout, but it's still,
It's still a takeout.
you know, we still have
I'm just
another
saying-
HOH to
I'm
win.
just saying,
Like,
being devil's advocate, if depending
Yeah.
on what you want this week to be.
Mhm.
Do you know what I mean? Because
Yeah.
I know you want to make a big move. So if that's your goal, having her up there might weaken that.
but
It
then
won't be
what's
impossible
another-
though.
Yeah.
Like it can still happen because, like you said, you could take her down and put somebody else out.
The thing is like I feel like if Maddie's on the block, she's not going to win the veto,
Right.
and that betters the chances whoever wins the veto.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Maybe I convince them to do what I want, or do something. Like if you got picked and won the veto,
I wouldn't use it.
you wouldn't use it.
Or unless you wanted me to use it, but like it'd be easier not to use it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, like you wouldn't want to use it, would you?
I probably wouldn't want to use it.
Okay.
But if it was something that needed to be done, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if Will's still up there, that's a great shot.
Yeah,
So why
exactly.
use it?
Yeah, I know. I don't trust Will. Actually, I don't know if I trust Will yet.
Yeah.
So, we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see, again, make the nominations, see who gets picked for veto, see who wins. Have those conversations then.
Yeah.
Things can change a lot, so.
All I know is every single one of those people wanted you and Olivia out.
I'm
So-
not even surprised by that.
Yeah.
I'm not even surprised by that at all.
Yeah. Once Ryan was a no-go, you guys were the next ones, and it
Yeah,
just
like Johnny came out and he was like, people are throwing my name, people are throwing my name, people are like, I'm not quite sure why you're surprised by that.
a lot of
Like-
people said Johnny's name.
I was like, we're playing Big Brother. I was like, why would you think that your name's not coming up? You know what I mean? I was
Yeah.
like, I would honestly be a little bit more shocked if my name wasn't coming up. And also the fact that everybody's denying that they brought up my name or that I was even talked about
Yeah.
is fishier to me.
Yeah, true.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, hello, it's Big Brother.
Exactly.
But as long as you feel good about your nominations, then I support your nominations, and we'll figure it out step by step. Yeah, I just wanted to be devil's advocate
Yeah,
because
of course.
if depending on what you want this week to be, I think it weakens it with her up there.
Yeah.
Even though Paris might initially freak out, it's easier to rally people behind saving Paris.
Paris is too bitter. If Paris stayed, no matter what, she's 100% against me.
She'd have to win,
She is a bitter person.
but she is a bit of a person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you just go with your gut.
Yeah.
And then we can go back and forth
Yeah,
all
do
day
whatever,
for
do
options.
whatever your gut tells you.
Yeah.
Do whatever your gut tells you. You're gonna kill it anyways. You already are. There's an uproar. And
You're only in uproar because I didn't tell people what I was doing initially.
yeah.
That's because I didn't know.
Yeah.
But now that I knew, I told 2 people, and one cried and one was fine
How'd
with
you
it.
go?
Yeah.
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 And I'm telling you, if Maddie, I guess we'll talk about it once veto happens because we have no idea what veto's gonna bring. But it's gonna be hard to get Erica on board with the Johnny. But maybe not so hard with Will. But again, there's options.
But
Until vetoes.
We won't necessarily-
I talked to Olivia, and Olivia's all for it.
Oh, I know. I
Yeah.
told you she would.
And
be.
you're all for it.
I know.
You would 100% do it?
Yeah.
I could
But
get.
that's what I'm saying. It would be easier to do it. It would be easier for me to justify it if Paris was up there. Because against Maddie, I vocalized
What about against Will?
Against Will, I could do it too.
You could do it as well.
It would be hard, but I would do it. I would do it.
Because there's no.
Best play for us, really.
Yeah.
I mean, even just moving forward in the game, giving Johnny any chance of playing a POV, like you said, is a very big risk. And me, you, and Olivia is 3 votes, and you can definitely use your HOH powers to get 1 vote.
It wouldn't be a good pawn because
She'd go
she
out.
won comps, but he's like, she's good with everyone, so. But, like, he literally just said that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but, like.
That's so stupid. She's not the best pawn.
No, not at all.
I mean, she probably would stay, but that would be dangerous as fuck. Why would you even fuck with that?
Yeah,
Hell no.
No. That's just like me
just thinking,
frigging with you
again,
guys.
Devil's advocate, thinking out loud. If it was down to Will and Maddie, I would actually push to keep Maddie, but nobody would understand why the fuck I was doing that. Because I vocalized for so many weeks how much I don't trust Maddie and how much I want her out of here. And I would be doing it to get out of Pure Thread.
Yeah.
But it would look really shady as fuck. But it's okay. You gotta do what you gotta do. Against Paris, I could rally people to save Paris and she would feel forever indebted.
I feel like there's a lot of people annoyed with Paris right now.
Yeah, but she's also not a threat in any way. Like, literally.
She would just freak out and it would ruin my relationship with Paris. Not that we have a good relationship.
But if you have a relationship with Paris, then yeah, that's a reason to not want to do that.
I don't have like a relationship. She just like, she says like, I feel good with you right now and like, that's good enough. Whatever. She's doing the same thing to you. Yeah. But like.
Yeah. Okay. If you feel good, I feel good. I'll support it.
I'm just trying to think of like the best situation to, if there was a move to be made to make it.
Yeah, okay. So.
If you were in veto and we were really close, would you let me win?
Yeah, 100%. I would rather you do it.
Okay.
I'd do it too.
Okay.
Yeah. I would definitely do it.
Okay.
Yeah, 100%. No question. What's 0 and 12? What's 0 and 12, you know?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we should, I don't know.
Yeah.
We know who we're putting up. We can talk about this later. We should give Maddie the time of day that she wants to.
I literally told Maddie and she was not listening to me.
Yeah.
I already told her.
She's gonna come in here and beg.
But you don't feel like this is an opportunity to bring her in to work for you?
The thing is like she said she was good with me at all times, but she's never talking with me to this point ever.
Right.
She's probably the person in the house that I literally have never had more than a I'm good with you, you're good with me, great kind of conversation. I've never went past
She
that with
never
her.
approached me to talk game unless it's been out of desperation. Once when she's on the block, and then this. That's all I talk game with Maddie. So
It almost comes to a point where like I would love to bring like 5 people in this room,
Just call them
tell
all
the
out.
story and be like, go.
I would want to just sit here.
Yeah.
I can't eat sweethearts, but if it was office slop, I'd be like,
Baby, I'll do it after.
Do what you gotta do. I support you either way. The only thing I would say about that is just figure out what kind of week you want to have. And figure out,
hey, P, I'm out of here in 1 minute.
just figure out the kind of week you want to have and the impact you want to make. Because even though you don't think so, the difference between Paris and Maddie is a big difference. Yeah, I know. People would keep Paris over your big target, but people might not keep your big target over Maddie. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like she has less friends in here, so people she's disposable to a lot of people. But Paris, they might want to keep her. Is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I know. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if you told her she was your pawn, that would be. But that's just what I'm seeing as like from an outside perspective. Ultimately, your decision. Oh yeah, I support. Oh yeah, 100%. Okay, 100%. Okay, cool. And out of the 2,
Never mind, I'm not going to say that.
okay.
but Maddie was for Ryan versus.
Okay.
Okay. Do you get what I'm putting down?
Yeah, I get what you're putting down, picking up.
Okay. Bye. Good work, you crazy bitch.